Hello everyone, this is Karst, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We find ourselves back in Shiitake at the moment. I have no idea how I'm supposed to pronounce that name. Where we have another new quest from the local craftsman. I do have another outstanding side quest where I'm supposed to meet with Margaret in Kuttenberg. She specifically said in 2 nights, like 2 days from now at night. But it seems like I might be able to visit her at any time. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up this quest, do whatever needs to be done in this quest, probably ride off to kill the deserters again, and then whenever I'm done with this, I'll head over to Kuttenberg. Hopefully that's not timed. So let's look for this carpenter. Presumably he's going to be the one with the training symbol above his head. Is this you? Or am I looking for someone else? Yes, Krijan.
Day, what would you like?
Okay.
I'd like to learn something.
What is this about?
Never mind. I'm fairly sure I'm standing right next to the man. I'm pretty sure he's my target. Okay. Maybe this is just glitched. That is entirely possible because the person who gave me the tip-off, the innkeeper, told me about news I already knew as well. He told me about, oh, the hired hand, the deserters, etc., etc., and I'm like, you've definitely told me that before. Okay, so maybe I was wrong. The only thing for me to do then is to go to Kuttenberg. So this is just here to taunt me, basically. Alright, well, let's check out the deserters camp and see if it's been repopulated. And then after that, I guess I'll just head over and wait until the evening. We can see how it goes. Deserters, are you back? Are you folks back? I definitely remember clearing this place out ages ago. Did you guys respawn? Because the innkeeper definitely told me, hey, there are more dudes. Yep, they came back. I see. That's fine. Let's run away a little bit. And then pull out and fire. Total miss. That's fine. Well, they're definitely still wearing the colors. I'm just trying to level up my marksmanship. Which clearly I have not leveled up enough during my time. Okay, death for a death, you say. Okay. It's time to switch over to the hammer. Because I want to level up my hammer. Die already. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. I'm a little surrounded right now, which I'm not a big fan of. Lock on. Okay. Nope. I'm surprised that my dog is still up, considering how often I've bashed it by accident. Okay, just die already. Die already. Good work. Well done, me. I guess we can loot and move. Apparently there's still someone else still standing around here. Well, they're not going to be standing around for much longer. Good night. Well, RIP to you. Now, did you guys actually have anything worthwhile for me to sell, or are you guys just out here again for no reason? I mean, I'm taking all the food because I was kind of low on food, but I guess I can look inside. It's not an issue or anything. After dropping off more pieces of armor. Lovely, okay. Anything in here I can loot in the meantime? How's my food situation? Pretty good. I was about to steal from their food stocks, but alright. Ooh, now that's worth money. I swear I've taken from these folks before, but look at all this free gear. Beautiful. Fantastic. Okay. Well, let's ride off back into Kuttenberg anyway. And then we can continue the storyline. Hey, it's Margaret. How are you doing? Am I too early?
Well, I'm here.
And I must say, you look fantastic.
Well, thank you.
And now, quick.
Okay,
about
so
our
any
plan.
time was fine.
You'll go to the Hangman's Halter Tavern on the square and find the tailor Latsek there. You can be sure he'll be sitting alone at his table under the window. Talk to him. Tell him whatever you want, but the main thing is you have to pour that sleeping potion into his drink unnoticed.
Got
when
it.
it hits him, Pick him up and carry him here.
What,
It'll
just
look
pick
like
him
you're
up?
carrying a drunkard home.
Oh, okay.
Nobody'll take any notice at that time of night. Once you get here, I'll take care of the rest.
Got
Right.
it.
Chat with him, knock him out, and drag him here. I'm on it.
Okay, easy enough. I have to go to talk to Latsek in the tavern. Thank goodness you're on my map, because I wouldn't know which tavern I'm going for. So the one directly in front. Got it. I'm weighed down by quite a lot at the moment, because I am carrying around an extra saddle for some reason. I mean, I guess I can always toss that over to the horse and then hopefully try to sell it in the future, but my horse is about 200 pounds away from being over capacity. So that's something I'm going to have to keep an eye open for. Under the window, right? So probably inside. I'm going to dress up like a regular nobleman instead of being in full armor. This seems decent enough.
He's a bloody bastard.
Hello, Taylor Latsek.
Greetings. I'm looking for Master Taylor Lapsek.
Well, congratulations then. You found him. What do you want?
I've heard you're the best tailor in all of Kuttenberg.
Ha! In Kuttenberg, you say?
He reminds me of the Mad
You're
Hatter from the
wrong,
Batman the Animated
I'm
Series.
the most famous tailor in the whole domain. I could easily say in the
He's
whole
just missing a
kingdom,
hat.
But I'm modest. Fine ladies come all the way from Prague just to be served by me.
Then I apologize for underestimating you, Master Lapsek.
You ought to know who you're going to deal with before going to bother him in the tavern in the evening. So, what is it you want?
I want you to sew me a coat.
I want you to sew me a winter coat. The best one anybody's ever worn. I want the best fabric, gold thread, and foxskin as the lining. Can you do it?
Well, I can see you're knowledgeable. I'll sew you such a coat, but you have to pay well for fine quality, young man.
That's
The
fine
price
with me.
isn't no concern to me. If your work is perfect, I'll pay whatever you ask.
Good then. Come by the shop to see me tomorrow. I'll take your measurements and you'll pay a deposit. But now excuse me for a moment. I've been holding my piss in for quite a while and I'm afraid I'll burst like a bloated frog.
Good to know. Okay, so unobtrusively pour the sleeping potion into Lassek's tankard. Okay, I can do that. No one's staring, right? Pop. Done. I parted with the weak lullaby. Easy enough. So how long do you think it's going to take for him to go out for a... Oh. You can literally see him go out to the outhouse? That's pretty funny. He's not actually physically going in, though. Is he peeing outside of the outhouse?
I'm telling you, he doesn't stand a chance.
I guess the outhouse really is for number 2, huh?
Just look at him. He could cut you in half without even pulling his sword from the scabbard.
But
not even Conrad would dare.
You coming back now, buddy?
To your health, my friend. Blabbering
Yes, your health.
I heard about this one bloke.
I don't know why I struggled so hard with the word unobtrusively. It's not that hard a word. Okay, he's coming back. Well, no one saw me do it, so we're A-okay. He's probably going to be like, why the hell are you still here? We should drink to our agreement, sir.
Something starting with a Z.
Welcome back.
He soaks his prick in whiskey before every fight.
Enjoy the meal. Enjoy the drink, please.
What a relief. Cheers then.
Yep, cheers. The awkward smile.
Cruising now.
Is something wrong?
It tastes kind of funny. Bitter. This hole of a tavern is going to the dogs.
Apparently it's the best tavern in Kuttenberg. Do you know any better tavern?
And do you know any better tavern around here?
They have no class here in Kuttenberg. If you'd been in Prague at least once like me, you'd find it hard to drink here too.
I hope I visit Prague one day.
Taverns. You've never seen anything like them, lad. Oh. There they'll pour for you.
Oh.
Sacra.
He's heading out.
That drink has stirred up a storm in my belly. Oh. I need to go and get some fresh air. Excuse me.
Excuse you. Is he just gonna pass out, like, on the spot? Am I just waiting for this to happen, or... Oh, wait, he's on his way out. Never mind, he's getting up. I like how his eyes are already closed. Well, we might as well follow him. I assume he's just gonna drop and keel over at some point in the on the street level or something.
The poor thing. It's her fault for being so thick. A strange woman visits her old man every day, and she's still...
Hey, Taylor Latzek, I need you to pass out so I can pick you up.
Just watch where you're going next time.
Any moment now. Should I wash up? I cannot wash up.
Innkeeper, what's taking so long?
Any second now, Taylor. Taylor? You're just joining the masses, okay? There are a whole lot of drunk people here in the city, so you're definitely not alone. Well, I was told I wouldn't get in trouble for walking around with you on my back, so this is fine. I'm not actually 100% sure where I'm going. Let's refer to my map. Oh, just straight ahead. It's not even that far. Or, she's not even that far away. That's good. So back around the corner then, the same place I met her. That works for me. I just realized that my shoes look pretty ridiculous. I never realized I had clown shoes like that. Hello, hello. Margaret, here comes the dude. I feel like I've been pretty quiet. Throw him on the ground, like here or inside? I assume you meant inside. Yeah, this seems like the right place. I'll just plop him down right here.
You're great, Henry. Leave the rest to me. Go
Got
and
it.
hole up somewhere, and in the morning, we'll meet here and divvy up the money.
And you won't run off with the money? Fine, see you in the morning. I could just take a nap.
Or shouldn't I stay here? What if something goes wrong?
Nothing will go wrong. He knows another infidelity would ruin his life. He'll pay up, and gladly. Now get out of here so he doesn't see you.
Alright, I'll take your word for it.
Hey, you won't run off with that money.
I honestly don't really even need the money.
You have my ring, and I want it back.
Oh, true.
That's why I gave it to you. So
I forgot that you
trust
gave me that.
That we're in this together. So don't worry, and don't complicate things. You'll get your share.
Honestly, I'll just let you keep the money. I don't really care for it. I hope that you find your friend. Fine, see you in the morning.
Fine. See you in the morning. Watch out for yourself.
Don't worry.
Took a nap for 7 hours. At that point, I wouldn't even call it a nap anymore. Also, we're meeting pretty early in the morning. 4 in the morning? Okay, 4 a.m. What? What was that scream? That didn't sound good. You okay, Margaret? Private area? Where am I right now? Margaret? Oh, that's not good.
What the hell happened?
That bastard beat me.
Sakra! Your eye is all blue. That had to be quite the punch.
Yeah,
First,
he was beat.
everything
She was
going
definitely
according to
punched.
plan. He woke up, he was completely paralyzed with shock. And when I started making a scene, he hit me and ran away.
What a bastard!
We have to do something. We'll go after him to his house. You'll play the witness. You
To be
saw
fair,
him
we are
running
also the
into
ones who are...
hayloft, and you heard us. He doesn't remember fuck all about what happened anyway.
Yeah, to be fair, we are clearly bringing this on out of the blue for him. He's just some dude, right? He's not expecting us to pin something random like this on him. I don't really want to go to his
You
home.
want to go to his place? What if someone sees us?
We can't give up now. Things didn't go as planned, but it's not all lost. If you don't want to do it for me, then think of Aneshka and that little baby that's going to be born.
Which may or may not be real, by the way. Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
I
You
definitely
leave it
feel like
to
I'm being
me, got it? You just
strung along.
nod to everything I say, and if something goes wrong, you can set him straight a little. He'll be scared as fuck that his old woman will find out. Now, everything will go smoothly. I'm going to get him for this.
I mean, again, we are just randomly blackmailing him. This quest is literally called Victimized, so Oh.
Well, you're lucky you didn't fare worse. He could have easily pulled a knife on you.
That fuck doesn't know one end of a knife from the other. But it pisses me
He's
off.
a tailor. I'm sure
I
he
had
knows
him
what
at
a
my
knife is.
mercy and I let him get away like that. That bastard. I'll force him to pay twice as much.
Let's just talk to him.
Perhaps he'll listen to reason, and it won't be necessary to draw any weapons.
Don't worry. He'll be shitting himself as soon as he sees us at the door. But I'll do the talking, got it? You'd only frighten him stupid.
Right.
I'll keep quiet.
Does your eye hurt?
How's your eye?
Of course it
hurt?
does, Henry.
I'm so fucking angry, I can't even feel it. But it'll probably be worse tomorrow. I hope I'll be wiping my tears away with a purse full of groschen from that whoreson.
Is it far
How
still?
far is it?
We're almost there.
Should I show up in full armor? I think I should. Just for the intimidation, I guess. I have mixed feelings about this quest. I kind of feel bad randomly blackmailing a mostly somewhat innocent person. But here we are, I suppose. Still only 4 in the morning. We're going to be banging on his door and waking everyone up. His wife is definitely going to be home. I'm sure this is going to end well. Sure, oh, we're just allowed in. Okay, got it.
Aha! So here you are.
What are you doing here?
What was that supposed to be yesterday? Do you think you're just going to get away with it? I want to talk to your wife right now so she knows what a beast she has at home.
Wait! Please be quiet! I have no idea what happened. I seriously don't remember anything. Young man, what are you doing here? Would you have a word with her?
Don't go looking for help, you pig. This young man saw you dragging me into that stinking hayloft. He'll vouch for me. It was all
just
Margaret
nod.
this, Margaret that, and I was stupid enough to believe you cared about me.
No. This is some kind of misunderstanding.
What misunderstanding? Are you trying to say I fucked myself in that hayloft?
Please don't yell. I seriously don't remember a thing. That's never happened to me before. I must have blacked out.
Do you remember the black
You
eye?
don't remember this black eye either? Do you think you're just going to get away with beating a woman?
Sakra, you're supposed to keep your trap shut.
I'll say one thing at a time.
I didn't beat her. I don't know where she got it from.
Oh, I suppose she did it to herself, eh? Or did the Holy Spirit conjure it up?
I swear on my life and the lives of all my
I mean,
children,
I didn't
didn't
really
hit
need
her.
Henry to
Did he
continue
hit you or
talking.
not?
Well, yeah, he did it. He hit me when he wanted to run away.
That's not true.
Oh.
I ran away, but I didn't touch her. I'd never hurt anyone. I'm a God-fearing man. I can't remember anything from last night, but I definitely didn't hit this woman
She's
here.
lying to me again.
God-fearing?
Yes, I swear.
And what does God think about you killing your wife?
Kurva, shut up.
God in heaven. Me.
Okay, so she's just been lying to me
Don't try
again.
to bluff
Yep.
us.
What in God's name are you talking about? I don't understand any of it.
How much did you make off that wedding?
Henry, why are you
A
still
young
going on?
wife, a fat dowry, the old wife nicely tidied away in the cemetery.
But I don't have a young wife. I've been with my Hannah for more than 30 years. You must have mistaken me for someone else, young man. I didn't do any of that.
But... So how was it with that wife?
All right, you two. You're both going to calm down now. It wasn't supposed to turn out like this, but since young Henry here can't keep his mouth shut, I'll have to change the plan again. Listen, you pervert. You know what I came for, right?
You want coin?
Of course she
Precisely.
does.
So get to it.
What the fuck is this supposed to mean? You said he killed his wife. That we were going to exact revenge for her death.
Henry.
Christ's wounds!
Who
Henry,
cares
you
who he killed or
naive
didn't
idiot.
kill? That's not the point here. Latsek will pay me for last night, and we can all go our separate ways.
But I was completely out of it. I have no idea whatsoever about what happened, but I didn't fornicate with you. Of that much I'm certain.
So we'll see what your wife says about it when she finds out you were gone all night.
Why me?
Yeah.
Lord in heaven, why is this happening?
I knew I had a
Calm
bad
down,
feeling
you
about
coward.
this.
Just pay up, and I'll forget about everything, and you'll never see me again. You can still save the situation.
Here. Here you go. And now please leave.
I I'm gonna stay quiet because I don't know if I'm accusing Margaret or the tailor now.
You made the right decision. Next time, don't fool around with young girls.
Okay.
Oh, and don't drink with strangers either. And now you were supposed to keep.
I'll
your
still
mouth
commission
shut,
the
but
coat,
no.
by the way.
You
I'll pay you for the
have
coat.
to be the hero, no matter what, and then go and fuck everything up. A girl just has to do everything herself. Out of my way.
No.
If you take another step, I'll bash your skull in.
Henry, let's not go for the violent
You'll
thing.
kill me in the middle of the city, in front of a witness?
I don't have to kill you. I just need to drag you to a guard. He'll know what to do with you.
You won't do that because you're not stupid.
Now, what are you blabbering about this time?
If you try anything, don't forget it was you who thought up everything. And
Okay,
blackmailed
okay.
the
So I was
poor
right. It was
girls
obvious
into
she was
what you
lying to me.
want.
Nobody will believe that.
Oh, but they will. He took my family ring, the last thing I had left from my poor old mother, my only keepsake.
Uh-huh.
I wanted it back so badly, I did what he said.
You swine!
Yeah, and what's more, the whole tavern saw you drinking with this chicken shit here. They saw you leave with him. Maybe someone saw you carry him to the hayloft.
Oh,
You
now
were
you're
the one
saying,
who
now you're
abducted
revealing
him,
too
and
much.
if you snitch on me, I'll drag you down with me. Then we'll be swinging on the gallows together.
So everything you told me was a lie.
So you lied to me about everything.
I mean,
I wanted to
I'm
help
not
you.
entirely
I
surprised.
wanted to
but...
help Aneshka.
You just have to help every damsel in distress, eh? That makes you more of a man, does it? Tricking a fool like you is easy. I used the sad story of Aneshka and her child on one, the young widow and her inheritance on another, and the lost daughter on a third. But they all work. On everyone.
Okay. Well, give the money back.
Give Latsek that money back immediately, or I'll cut that lying tongue out of your head and throw it to the dogs. Do you understand me?
But you can't.
I'm running out of patience.
I don't like it when Henry is like
Give it back
overly
to him
violent,
now.
but here we are.
And now get out of here. And you better hope we never cross paths again.
Okay, well, that happened. Sorry about that. Let's talk about the infidelity.
I'd like to talk to you.
And what the fuck about? Let me the hell alone.
I want to
I
apologize.
want to apologize to you for what happened. I didn't know what was really going on. She double-crossed me, too. I wanted to help a poor woman, and this is how it all turned out.
Why did you choose me, of all people?
I didn't.
Maybe when I get drunk, I can be a bit of an arsehole, but I've never done anything to anyone. And that woman will do it again to someone else.
God's justice will catch up with her, though. Don't worry about that.
I hope so. A swine like that deserves a harsh punishment.
If I ever run into her anywhere, I'll make certain of it.
I wonder if she's gonna pop up again. Fascinating. Okay, well, that happened. I kind of wonder if I had chased her down, if I could have caught her, but I don't think so. Is there any way for me to report what has happened to the guards? Probably not. Okay, well then, that was an interesting side quest. I wonder if there's anything else for me to do around here. I get the feeling the answer is going to be no, so I'm going to sleep for a little bit, and then I'm going to head... You still have that symbol above your head, huh? Mr. Shiitake. But yes, I'm going to sleep. Maybe I'll double back to Shiitake, and then I'll head back to the camp to get, quote-unquote, enlisted. Let's go.
Greetings. What brings you here so early in the morning?
What is this tavern?
What is this place?
This is the hole. Hellhole or asshole.
How is it
It's
I've
all the
never
same
managed to
in the end.
ask
It's
Chenyek
a
about this
hole
inn before?
that
What the
swallows
heck?
the dregs of society. But in other ways, it could be a hole ready for the planting of a new tree. Or a hole in the silk robes of the hypocrites on the city council.
Everybody here is a member of the guild.
Yes and no. Everyone here is behind us and will help if needed. But when there is some more delicate work to be done, There's only a few who are really capable.
You've got like
I
the
hope
field
you'll
agents versus
become one
the
of
over
them.
supporters, yeah.
Care for now.
You hope I'll become one of them. I'm done your entire quest line, sir. You should have given me this dialogue ages ago. Alright, well, that's that. Again, I think that's everything possible to be done at the moment. So, off we go. Well, we're now returning back over to the camp. I am 99.9% sure that the floating quest marker is a bug, so we are going to continue with the main story, which is to get myself enlisted into the Praguers army. So that's exciting. We'll see how that goes. I just need to find the guy who's going to take me in. That's where the cannon is right now. And I'm looking for a guy called Crow, I believe. I guess these flags would be like a recruitment center, right? Hello, are you Crow? Stephen Crow. I'm wearing full armor, this is good.
Greetings. What do you need?
I want to join up.
Are you the one they call Crow?
I'm only Crow to good friends, or strangers who want to punch in the gob. Which group do you belong to?
Well,
yes.
Neither, I reckon. But I hope that'll change. I want to join your regiment.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me ever since Radovan let slip that we get double the pay.
I mean, look at my gear, okay? I'm very clearly richer and more powerful than all of your recruits.
On all kinds of mercenaries. You'll fit in better with his rabble.
Oh, that'd be a waste of my talents.
Oh, really? How's that?
Look at me. I'm an experienced spy. Maybe let's not mention that bit. I beat Lord Garbo in a duel.
Didn't you see me fight Zavish von Garbov recently?
Yeah, he's the guy I beat.
I don't have time for that
Big
kind of
duelist.
thing. But the men mentioned it in the bathhouse, that's true. Defeating an experienced knight like Zavish is no mean feat. But the answer's still no.
Really? Okay. Well, I won the Kuttenberg
I
tournament.
fought in the tournament put on by the Kuttenberg City Council. Maybe you've heard of me. I did pretty well.
We're a long way from the city and news travels slow.
Okay, then I guess I'll just have to persuade you then.
I'm a blacksmith. That's useful, isn't it? You're bound to need stuff hammered straight or sharpened all the time.
Aye, we need that. God knows we do.
Are you just gonna reject me on
doesn't mean we have
every
to let you join
every
us,
single
does it?
thing I say?
Damn it, is that still not enough for you? What more do you want?
For you to stop hassling me.
I'll stop hassling you when you let me join.
Pushy for my liking. It's a bit suspicious.
I want to be an artilleryman with my 15 archery. I just want to serve King Sigismund.
I want to serve the king, is all. Sigismund should take things in hand here and impose order, since Wenceslas isn't capable of it.
Interesting. Most people in these parts have other ideas.
Only
yeah?
I'm not most people. Please. Just give me a chance.
All right. We lost a couple of men recently in any case. You know what?
What would have happened if
I'll
you
go and
failed to
see
persuade him
Chancellor
here?
Commander.
I'm very
He'll know what
curious.
to do with you.
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Henry, sir, and I want to enlist.
So you turn up and expect us to drop
Why do
to our
you
knees in
insist on
awe?
using your real name,
Crow,
Henry?
why did you let this
That seems
fucker
unwise.
I thought you might want to take a look at him. It seems he made a name for himself at the Kuttenberg tournament.
in? Well, if that's true, but we'll have to try you out first in any case. I have this issue here.
Oh yeah?
You're
I'm
not
sure I can
going
take
on
part.
about that stupid charter again, are you? How many more men will you send to find it?
As many as it takes. Don't tell me you're not fed up with being stuck here. So, this is your test, Henry.
He's wearing
Either you
armor
come
as good
back
as mine.
one of us,
Interesting.
you don't come back at all. What do you say?
If you pay me well.
Oh, that depends. The harder the work, the higher the price.
Christ, he'll fit right in. He hasn't lifted a finger yet, and he already wants his pay.
If he helps us get out
Nice,
of here,
rep
he can
gain,
have
I'll take
mine
it.
as well.
Listen up, then. Some of our men have gone missing. 7 of them. And with them a wagon with horses, to be precise.
Are you
Had a
sure they
very
didn't
important
desert?
Cargo they were supposed to take to Sedlitz, but they never arrived there.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between Miskovitz and Rabstein. But that was ages ago. Christ knows where they might be now.
Okay, what would they be doing near Miskovitz?
Hang on, why would they go past Miskovitz? That's not on the way to Sedlets.
That's true.
That's what I don't understand. But you can ask them if you find them.
Okay, did someone ambush them?
Do you think someone ambushed them?
It's possible. The locals aren't too fond of us.
I don't give a shit what happened to them. They could have been eaten by squirrels for all I care. I just want that painted chest they were carrying. There's a very important charter in it, and we need it back. Got that?
Right. What is the charter?
What if there's more than one charter? I need to know what's written on it.
Nothing a yokel like you would understand.
I'm
If
definitely
there's
reading
more
it.
than one, just bring me all of them.
What should I do when I find them?
And what should I do when I find these fellas?
What do you think? Free them if someone's holding them. Bury them if they're dead. Kill them if they've deserted.
I will not kill them if
Take
they're
down
deserted.
7
Just
men by
saying.
myself.
Do you want to be a fucking soldier or not? All right then. If things get tough, come and see me and we'll sort it out somehow.
Don't worry about it. I'm a one-man army. 7's not a problem.
And is that all you know? What do these fellas look like? Do they have any friends in these parts? Anything at all?
Well, there is one thing.
Okay,
Misha,
elaborate.
one of those 7 came back.
And you're only telling me this now? So question him, and we'll know what's going on, won't we?
Go ahead and try it yourself, genius.
Is he like
Misha
comatose or
was brought
something?
back
Yeah,
on a
okay.
cart. Some peasant found the poor bloke unconscious on the road and brought him here. He's been in the infirmary since then. But you can stop by. Maybe the Sawbones will be able to tell you something.
Yeah, we've
His
met.
name is Musa.
Yeah, we've met.
And let me tell you, you ain't never seen a man like Musa before.
Right. I know who he is.
All right, I think I understand. Find the men and bring back the charter.
So what are you standing here for? Do you want my blessing for the road? Try not
No,
to
I'm
get
good.
yourself
Thank you for your
killed.
time. I won't. Don't you worry. Can I actually talk to you people? Dietrich Katz. Alright, about the soldiers.
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Not yet.
I haven't even left the tent
I
yet,
think
sir.
I'm close.
Aye, you're close to the moment when I lose my patience. I gave you an opportunity, so don't let me down.
Where can I find a place to
I
sleep?
need a place to sleep here overnight.
Sakura, you're right. You know what? Go down from here to the infirmary. To the right of it, there's a gate that leads to the shooting range. But don't go that far, because just beyond the gate on the left, you'll see an angled tent with a Prague banner by the entrance. That one's free, so you can make yourself at home there.
Alright, thank you. Couple of questions
There's a
for
couple
you.
of things I'd like to ask you.
That's good. You've got a lot to learn, lad.
Don't I get a weapon?
Shouldn't I get a weapon as a new soldier?
If you'd have come from Prague with us, you might. But you just joined up. You shouldn't have joined the army if you don't have anything to fight with.
Fair enough. When will I get paid?
Who should I ask about my pay?
You haven't even gone into battle with us yet, and you already want to fill your purse. You'll get your pay in sedlets from the king himself. But first, you have to fucking earn it. Got that?
Right, sure. When will we go into battle?
For a glorious army, we seem to spend a lot of time sitting on our arses. When are we going to fight?
Soldiering is mostly sitting around on your arse. Listen to someone with experience and be glad nobody's trying to brain you with a halberd yet.
Noted.
But if you're bored, you could empty out all the latrines in the camp. What do you say?
Pass.
Actually, I've got a lot to do. I didn't mean to complain.
That's more like it.
That smile. I heard you led the attack on Nebukov. That seems suspicious to bring up, but I'm going to bring it up anyway.
I heard you were recently in a battle at some fortress. Nebukov, was it?
You heard right. But you won't hear any tales of glorious adventure about it, I'm afraid. A band of footpads was holed up there, so we kicked them out on their arses. No wall can withstand a cannon like our finger of God, you know? It's not like how we used to conquer fortresses in my younger days.
Yeah, the
Should I
good
see
old
the cannon?
days.
You will when the time's right, don't worry. Once we've sorted out the mess here and reached Sedlitz, I'll show you. Christ knows, you might even get a chance to fire it soon.
Oh yeah? I'll be off. Thank you. Great. Let's go and nag Musa then. Where is he hanging out? Front and immediately to the right. Got it, got it. Musa, I'm coming back to you. It's been a little bit since we last chatted with one another. I'm sure my skills will be more than enough to bring him back from the brink. Salutations.
Commander Katz sent me. I'm supposed to find the soldiers who went missing. It seems one of them is in your infirmary.
Yes, Mishek. He's lying over there and will remain lying for long. He was badly stabbed.
Well, I have the alcohol and the painkillers and everything needed, so I think I'm fine.
Then you shall have to wait. When he was brought here, he was mumbling about some wagon on a place called Lota.
Do I know what
Then he
Lahota
passed
is?
out and did not awake again.
Can't we wake him up for a while?
Isn't there anything we can do? I don't need him to be healed, just to wake up for a while. What if we brew something with mint? That wakes me up like nothing else.
That is not such a bad idea, Henry. One can make a decoction from...
I have
ale
cockerel on me,
mint,
don't you worry.
which is called cockerel potion. It will not heal the poor wretch, but it might wake him up for a bit. But it must be very strong. Not like what is sold by the quacks around here.
Hold on. I have some...
Aha, perfect. Save myself
Is
the
it a strong
time.
enough decoction?
We'll soon find out.
Very well, friend. I will try to trust you.
Please do. Thank you. Which one is Mishek, though? Probably the armored guy. Nope, not him. Oh, you. Okay, the one guy I walked directly past. Got it. Alright, here's the potion. How about the regular cockerel? Would that be enough? Or did I need a strong, specifically?
Alright. We'll see if I brewed it properly.
I didn't brew anything, but sure.
What's happening? Where am I? Ow! That hurts! Mishek? What's wrong?
Oh, help the wounded Mishek. And his dialogue is messed up. Okay.
Christ, can you hear me? Calm down and talk to me.
Save me,
Mishek,
protect me.
wake up! Oh, don't like this. Wake up, you hear? Mishek! Oh, fuck.
Did he die? He totally died. Whoops! Sorry, not strong enough. Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help. I didn't learn much, but I'll manage somehow.
That is... all right, friend. I hope that your task is truly important. I would not like for that poor fellow to have died in vain.
Whoopsie daisy. I don't see how a strong version of the cockerel potion would have prevented him from bleeding out. Oops. I guess I could have crafted something back here, huh? I suppose that is true. Well. It's far too late now. Okay. So then what? Where am I going now? Where's Lahota? Down in this region. Okay, that's fine. I can ride my way down to Malashov. Scene of an ambush. Alright, let's stop and decide what we're doing. Probably just gonna kill them and loot their bodies. Who are you? Is it just you by yourself? It is just you by yourself. Are you just a generic bandit? You are indeed. Well, don't worry. You won't need to be carrying any of it. Alright, well that's easy enough. I'm just gonna loot him and move. Oh, there's a... Wait a minute. There's a quest tipster down here in Malashov. Okay, sure. Let me come and talk to you. I just discovered Malashov. How did I not discover this last time I was here? I don't know. Turns out people around here don't like me very much, but that's okay. I can live with that. Yeah, this place is quite red because I broke my way out and murdered a few people, probably. How's my rep around here? Let's take a look. Malashov. Ooh, not good. Yes, not good, as you would imagine. That makes total sense, though. Maybe if I do some quests around here, they'll like me more. Yeah. I know I have a negative reputation. Don't you worry. What are these shops? What is that? Oh, it's a bath. Okay, sure. This is an actual, like, proper little town here. Cool.
Look, just drop it, will you? Gossiping about it won't do anyone any good.
You think I'll blurt it out to the first person?
Is this like a generic conversation,
I
or?
just want to be sure nobody finds out. You never know.
Okay, I think this is a generic conversation because they are unnamed characters. Talk to me.
What do you need? Hurry up. I don't have all day.
What's new around here?
What's new around here, innkeeper?
Try asking Hashtal.
Who?
He's the groom at the Malashov stables. There's always something to do when animals are involved. Try and ask him.
Alright, I can do
Working
that.
with horses, eh?
Why not? Coin is coin, after all.
True enough.
That's about it, lad.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
How about you let me spend the
Can I
night
spend
here?
the night here?
Not a chance. Go back to where you came from, you wastrel.
Right, he doesn't like me. Fair enough, fair enough. In that case, I mean, I guess I could build up my rep with him by buying from him and tipping him. Yeah, I guess I can tip him and then he'll probably... I just saw the cockerel. Oh, that's going to be PTSD for a while. Let me see. I have a lot of dyes I'm not doing anything with, as well as a bunch of random badges that I don't care for. That's too much money already. You know what? Buy it. I don't care.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Okay, I got some rep gain from that. Can I spend the night now?
Can I spend the night here?
Not a chance.
Okay, still doesn't like me. Okay, fine. It is what it is. In that case, the horsekeeper is all the way out here. Sure, the stable master. That's fine. That's kind of along the way to where I need to be anyway, so that works for me. Just follow this route? Yes, indeed.
Go.
Horse is not on a suitable road. I mean, if you say so, but I think if I head in this general direction, I should be good. Oh, actually, I'm too sharp.
Quick.
Through the woods, then. I'm not sure what to expect out here. Well, there's someone clearly traveling along a path. Hello? You were very helpful last time I was here. On behalf of the Root Guards, so I'm hoping... The Root Guards, sorry. I'm hoping you'll be just as friendly with me this time around. An herb garden, well that's nice and all. You're who I need to talk to. Speak to me.
Greetings, my friend.
Greetings. What's new around here?
What's new here at Malashov?
Nothing much. If you're looking for a job, try your luck elsewhere.
Got it. Why the long face?
Hey, Hashtal. Why the long face?
Cut the foolery, Henry. I'm in deep shit.
What happened?
They stole von Bergoff's favourite. I'm a dead man.
You mean von Bergoff's horse?
No, his pig dog.
Obviously his horse.
Aye, his bloody horse. They stole von Bergoff's horse.
Who's they?
Right, I understand. But what about it? He doesn't deserve any better anyway.
Yeah, but he's still responsible for the horse, yeah.
On my head.
Exactly.
I'm the one responsible for this.
Even if he doesn't like the guy, it's still his job.
Once he gets out that he's gone, I'll hang.
I'm sure it won't be so bad.
Oh, you're sure, are you? I've got to find
I get the
horse.
feeling this one might be time sensitive, so I will prioritize it. What kind of horse
What kind
is
of horse is it?
Von Bergoff calls him a tiller, a beautiful thoroughbred, black as coal with a golden mane. You won't find another like him.
Okay, sure.
Strong, brave, and when you look him in the eye, you can even see he's smart.
Where do I need
You
to go
don't
to
bring
find him?
Back. I'm a dead man.
How can I find it?
I'd like to help you, but chasing a horse around the countryside is more of a huntsman's job.
It won't be that hard. I know where those bandits are camped.
Easy
I
then.
caught them in the act of breaking into the stables and managed to snag one of them. The others hightailed it with the horse.
And the one you caught snitched on the rest.
Well, at first he didn't want to, but after a little persuasion, he started
Persuasion
singing
in
while he was
quotations.
still breathing, that is.
Oh, okay,
What?
well.
It was an accident. I wanted to hand him over to the bailiff, but he was a sickly fella. I suppose I was too persuasive.
Just a bit.
Thieving is a dangerous trade.
Keep it to yourself, all right? He may have been a thief, but I don't want no trouble. If you help me, I'll pay you well.
Okay. What if they've already sold the horse?
What if the bandits have already sold the horse?
That won't be so easy for them. It's von Bergoff's horse, and everybody around here knows it. Buying it is a fast track to the gallows. I'm more afraid they'll try to sell the poor animal for meat.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
If
rough.
only they knew how valuable it is.
Okay, I'm definitely helping
Fine.
you.
So what did he tell you?
The woods are thick north of here. He said their camp is in the dry riverbed there.
Got it.
I reckon you'll have to look around a bit.
That's fine.
See what I can do.
I might actually
No
run into
promises.
Thanks,
the missing
Henry,
group of
and
soldiers in
God
the
bless
meantime
you.
too. All right, we're headed north, looking for Attila. Find the thieves' camp. That's the plan. Off we go, Pebbles. We're going in. And again, if I accidentally come across the missing soldiers, that's even better. I'm just gonna follow in this general direction. You said by the dry river bed, right? We're almost at the river. Easy enough. Oh, it's not. Oh, that could be where the soldiers are camping out. So there's a building down here, a building up here, and that's definitely not it. So I can check these areas out. Where exactly am I looking for? Oh, it's even further on than I thought. Okay. Not in the same region. So these are not the same people who have stolen the horse. Which makes sense, I suppose. Okay, so bandit hunting followed by potentially deserter hunting. Lots of people hunting in this one. The most dangerous game, as they put it. A row hunting spot, sure. Am I in the right place yet? Maybe I should save, just to be safe. Okay. How's my food situation? 82. I can definitely drink a save. A weak savior snap is perfectly fine. And now I'm ready. Maybe I'll even have my poisoned bow. Oops. Crap. Maybe I'll even have my poisoned arrows on. There we go. Alright. Just gotta run around the riverbed until I find these people. Seems fairly easy enough, right? Yeah. Just follow the river until I reach something. I think. I mean, I see people standing around already. Should I talk to these people, or should I just kill them? I can try to talk. There's the horse. Hello? How much trouble am I in if I walk right up? Mount the horse. I mean, I could just steal it. Okay.
You're mine! Attack! Come on!
Alright. I could have straight up just, ridden the horse and left, but this is fine. This is just as good. Ow. Well, thieving is a dangerous game, as they say.
Wanna try me?
I'm good. I'm gonna bring out a hammer. I wonder if you can... Ow. Master Strike. I wonder if you have that capability. You definitely... If you did, you didn't use it. Okay, well done. Dead. Okay. My dog is down. That's fine. Nope. Down you go. Ow. You're dead after a few swings. No, ow. Ow. Okay, you got a combo in. That's fine. I'm out of stam. Down you go. Alright. Time to loot and go. That was very easy. Okay, someone else is running at me. Who are you? Just a random bandit. Sure. Alright, well. I just beat him to death with a torch. Hilarious. I'll take that sword as payment. And now I'm going to continue looting. What did you have in your chest? Garbage. Okay, well. I mean, at least you've got Taylor's kits and stuff, and then the rest of this is not even worth my time. Well. Nothing too fancy. Outstanding. So, I guess I am good. Oh, hi. Didn't see you there, buddy. Good night. You weren't even armed very well, but doesn't matter. Thieving is a dangerous game, as they say. Alright. Time to get on Attila, and we are off. I guess I'll just ride right back to... Oh no, I shouldn't have ridden back to Malashov. Oh, it's fine, it's fine. I can come back over here on the horseback. Where's the horse? Did it not come with me when I fast traveled? It didn't come with me? Well, since I'm riding back over... a huntsman. Oh, okay. So that's what this building is. Yeah, I was gonna say, since I'm riding back over to the stable master anyway, I wanted to figure out what this was. So now I know what this building is. So I don't think that's who I'm looking for. I actually ended up basically just loading back to the save I did. And then re-killing all the bandits. Because realistically...
Whoa!
Realistically... Huh. It would have just been me running through the woods in the dark. Like, if I had traveled back over again and... in order to grab the horse, and then ridden the horse all the way back here, etc, etc, etc. So it wasn't really worth the time. So I'm back now. Here's hoping that you're still awake and willing to talk to me.
Quick.
How are you doing?
Whoa.
Buddy, you're inside. I'm not a fan of the fact that you're inside. Where should I ride to this to? Take the horse to the Malashov stud farm. Am I not in the right place?
Whoa.
Talk to Hashtel. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Wonderful. Well, I brought the horse back. Aren't you glad? Let me in. You better not be asleep. This better not be trespassing. Talk to me, Hashtel.
I've got good news. I found that stolen horse of yours.
I don't believe my eyes.
You haven't even seen it
Henry,
yet.
Thank God! Von Berghoff was already looking for him. If not for you, he'd hang me by the balls from the tower.
That sounds unpleasant.
I'll do what I can.
And I appreciate it. Here's a little something for your trouble.
Alright, thank you.
And if you ever want to learn something about horses, stop by.
I will. Thanks.
Noted. Well, that was good. I got 250 groschen out of it, which isn't really that much. I'm being told to leave by the guy I just turned in the quest to.
You're not going to be wandering around out there all night.
Really, man? Alright. See you later, man. Okay, so, now what? I guess I could ride off looking for these soldiers. I guess I can just head immediately due north and check out this building. Or maybe even this clearing, whatever it is. Alright, we can do that. Pebbles. Pebbles. We have a task before us. Let's go. Directly north. It is very dark and hard to see. Maybe I should be popping a Nighthawk. Yes, I think a Nighthawk would be useful here. Do I have a regular Nighthawk? A weak Nighthawk is fine. Nice. So I'm looking for... I mean, there's a light up ahead. Maybe them? Hello?
Whoa! Whoa!
Well, that looks like a cart. These are probably the people I need. Old Lota, there you go. Find the lost soldiers.
Could the missing soldiers have holed up here? But why?
I guess we'll find out.
Painted chest with a charter.
What the fuck are you doing here? Get lost if you value your life!
I was hoping to talk, actually.
I just want to talk.
Talk then, before I kick your arse out.
So how did you people end up here? I need one document, so they are deserters.
I've only come for one document. That's all I want from you.
What fucking document? Hold on. You mean that parchment we were taking to Sedlitz?
Yes, actually.
A fella hopes to get his hands on something worth running off for, but all that's in that fucking chest is useless shit and some stupid fucking parchment. Hey, how come you know about it?
Well, I'll be honest, Cat sent me here, but I will not kill you.
Cat sent me here for it. He wanted me to find you and bring it back.
Cat? That old wineskin ain't given up yet. We
Not
thought he'd
yet.
see sense and leave us be when none of the fools he sent after us came back.
Where are the people's Cat sent after you? Probably dead.
What happened to the people Cat sent after you?
What do you think? A few of them probably did a runner. Some are still looking for us. And the ones that found us... See that stream there?
Ah, lovely.
That's what carried away what was left of them.
So there might be treasure. Aha! So why did you desert?
Why did you quit the army, anyway? Reckon that's a bit risky.
Unlike battling all the time, you mean? We were just fed up with it. Sleeping in a shitty tent, never getting a proper meal, and on top of that, all this slaughtering.
What's your plan now?
What do you plan to do? You can't hide forever.
We'll take everything worth anything. Hunt for something to eat, and take to the hills. Every man for himself. With a bit of luck, they'll forget about us in a month or two, and we'll be able to go back to Prague.
Good luck.
There's no point dragging this out, is there? Just give me the charter, and I'll be on my way.
And you'll leave us be?
Yeah, why not?
Go wherever you like.
I don't care.
I just need the parchment.
All right. It's up in the loft in the painted chest. You can take it. There's a ladder in the chamber.
Okay,
And
well
you
that's
never
nice and
saw
peaceful.
us. Right.
Correct? I'm surprised you're not attacking me when you attacked everyone else. Okay, thank you, I guess, for letting me in. I'm not gonna bother anyone else. You told me there's a... It's up in the loft, right? This is private, sorry. Up in the loft, like in this building? Or is this private too? No, this seems right. I was given permission to be here. If you decide to jump me now, that would be very, very ill-advised. Random soldiers. Okay, should I talk to you? Okay, I won't bother. Oh yeah, there really wasn't anything worthwhile for you, huh? I love how I just took the money out of impulse. I want to read... I guess it's a quest item. The Lost Charter for King Sigismund. A letter sent by the Praguers to King Sigismund containing their agreement. And in memory eternal and beyond all doubt, we established this charter to preserve the agreements between the most noble Sir Otto von Berghoff, the brave knight Mark Vart von Aulitz, and the councillors of the city of Prague. They have agreed that the Prague militia shall support King Sigismund of Luxembourg militarily in the territory of Bohemia, and that the above-named Sir Mark Vart von Aulitz shall command them. For this willing and conscientious assistance, the towns of Prague shall have all their existing rights and privileges confirmed, and shall be exempted from the tribute to the king for a period of 5 years. The Prague militia shall also be paid a tribute, while the king keeps them in the field. This agreement shall be submitted to King Sigismund of Luxembourg, so that he may issue a charter and duly confirm all these agreements in perpetuity. Amen in the name of JC. Okay, cool. That's what it's for. Great. Well, that was easy enough. Let's just get out of here then. Maybe wash off a little bit. I'm quite bloody, and I guess all I need to do now is ride back. Easy enough. Can I actually call my horse over? Guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, I will leave you be. Don't you worry about me. So, back to the camp. Okay, I slept for a night in my tent, which is literally where we got recruited, and now I can run off to... whatever his name is, up here. Am I allowed back in this area? I guess so. Fantastic. So if I'm already up here, can I not just look for the gun? Is the cannon not just up here?
So this is where you're hiding the cannon.
Ah.
Well, not for much longer.
There you go.
Use it as soon as you hit the road for settlers.
I mean, if I just torched this building, it would just blow sky high, but... I guess it wouldn't actually do anything to the arm. Well, it might take out the leaders, but that's it.
You really won't have anything to drink?
Oh, hey, Musa.
It is forbidden for me.
What bodyguard would care if someone has a drink?
The kind who cares about people's health.
It's peculiar, even so. I just don't understand anything anymore. The world has changed, friend. War has changed.
What? War never changes.
Alright. Now I'm just like, oh, now I'm playing Fallout.
Trained with weapons. In short, to be a real soldier.
Part of me really wants to unlock this, but it seems like a bad
The
idea.
best warrior far and wide. Some yokel shoots a crossbow at you, you're done for.
True.
Fucking progress.
I would not expect such an opinion from an artillery commander.
That's another matter. You need training and humility for that.
Okay, well that's the end of that conversation. I wonder if I was supposed to walk into a conversation here.
I was not originally.
Or if this was just
What the fuck?
random and naturally occurring.
What you call a magistrate.
Shit. And I'm still using that foul-smelling ointment you gave me.
And so you should. I learned that recipe in Granada. There was a war. And I did not want to go into battle and be shot at by people like you. So I started to learn medicine.
So you only became a physician out of cowardice.
And I'm proud of it.
But I'm sure there's lots of other things you could have done, eh?
Perhaps. But I wanted to see Europe one day. Do you Christians not see us as accomplished physicians? If nothing else?
Well, that's true enough.
Okay, let's talk to him before he gets carried away. About the soldiers and the lost charter.
Come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
My Christ, Henry.
Yep, here you are.
The men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in.
It's what
And
I
the
do.
Soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz, did you find them as well?
Aye. But they weren't
Oh,
planning to go to
Henry,
Sedlitz.
why are you...
They deserted.
I thought I was going to
Finding
be
out in
given the
the
choice
sawmill
to
near the
withhold
hut.
this information.
Horsons? Where are they now? What did you do with them?
Oh, they're super dead.
I was lucky enough to catch them off their guard. They're dead.
You took them all on by yourself? You must have been damn fucking lucky. That's your mission accomplished, then. You're
Yes,
one
I am.
of us from now on, Henry. Here.
Wonderful.
Take our Laughing Rock and wear it with pride.
I will not,
and
but
you
sure.
know what? I think you should get paid right now.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
Oh, I
First
put it on
things first.
immediately. Interesting.
You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid?
Goes to the
He
bath?
gets shit drunk! Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
Okay, so he is
And
supposed
he
to
dealt
be
with
here.
the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsons.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlitz?
The sooner the better.
Immediately,
Don't tell me you
huh?
miss
Okay,
me.
that's concerning.
It's just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Oh, I know that story.
All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry. Drink.
Alright, fine, let's do it.
As you command, sir. To the Praguers.
Long live the Praguers. At last, I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful. And much more sinful than beneficial. I mean,
Noted.
Look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body. But you have replaced them all with alcohol.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble. For Allah created them thus. I'm just admiring his work.
Right.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason I don't understand why you don't drink and play dice.
I simply do not want to.
That's fair.
But I fucking
Who are
do.
you to judge?
So come on, Henry. You'll play with me. at
No,
least.
don't force me to play dice. I don't have any money, sorry.
I'd be happy to play, but I don't have a groschen.
Damn it, lad, do you want a smack in the mouth? I just gave you your pay.
He has a head for trade, Dietrich. He is wasted on fighting in battle.
Balls to that, he's just cheeky. For that, I'll win the shirt off your back. Come on.
Now, no, don't force me into a dice game! Ah. Well, I did not want this. Who's Hugo? Hugo's die. It bears his likeness. Oh, the skeleton. Okay, hilarious, but don't care. Another bone. How many of these are made out of bones? Holy crap. So many bone dies. Wisdom tooth, premolar, molar, Hugo. Sure, whatever. I'll take a couple of weighted dice. It tends to land on 1. Is that good or bad? Always rolls a 3. Precisely loaded, but also inconspicuous. Sure, I'll just roll with that. A bunch of bones.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Well, I don't care either way. I'm down to lose money here, because it doesn't really matter to me. What is that, a 1? No, it's a 2. Okay. I guess we could do that, and then score and continue and hope for the best. I might just bust here. I'll take that and then score and pass. It's a low start, but it is what it is. Do you have a set of loaded dice, sir? Feels like it. Holy crap.
Enough for me.
Okay. What was the point of me using these bone dice, exactly? Okay, I've got a triple myself. That's helpful. I'll pass. Okay, don't win right away, sir. Okay. I hope you bust. He's definitely not busting. That's a lot of points. I think he wins outright. Not quite, but he's definitely going to win now. Because he got to choose new points. Yeah, he's done. Okay, that's fine. It is what it is.
I won.
Agility increased somehow. I lost 300 groschen. Wow. Sure, you were better. I don't care.
Damn it. I almost had you. Oh well, you were better, sir. That's all there is to it.
Come now, don't start blubbing. You'll get me back next time, won't you?
Right, sure.
Now
I don't
for a
care.
drink.
You are drinking with the enemy for 12 hours. Holy crap. We just have that much free time on our hands, huh? Joining the army, and now I get to drink and play dice all day. Alright, sure.
And so St. George hops on his white steed.
You are drunk and playing with a weapon. That seems unwise.
Where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur. It's wafting from it.
I mean, at least you're a good storyteller.
He
That's
shouts
nice.
at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?"
Okay, that's pretty good.
I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're
That
in
sounds
the middle
problematic.
of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
Oh.
What's going on?
This is Chartan.
Oh, Chartan! Oh, those are stab wounds. Oh, yeah.
He has been stabbed. Tuts bezeni. Kitchen outdoors.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Don't worry, I'll just give him another cockerel potion. I can speed it up.
Explain to me. What the fuck is going on here?
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard.
Oh, I guess I'm about to become an investigator. Oh, isn't that the black powder place?
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
Uh-oh.
We've got to move him quick.
Oh, there's the cannon.
He's in plain sight here.
Quick, before it's too late.
I'll help you with him. You two. Go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it?
Okay, can I help in any way, or...?
Orders, Lord of Burblaka.
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck-up.
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to see Chertan in the infirmary.
So you're gonna
Right
do
now?
nothing. Got it.
What good can you do there? Be better if you help me here.
Do what I said, and don't concern yourself with me.
Right.
I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all I care. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts.
Okay, so somehow I've
Musa
become
won't
second
do a
in command
fucking
here.
thing.
Immediately after
I'm
joining.
pissed
Got
out
it.
my head. I'd like to hear any suggestions.
We have to go and see Sigismund. We have to keep this hushed up. Isn't that your job?
My suggestions? That's your job, isn't it? You're the commander.
Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse.
The voice actors must be having
Soldiering
fun.
was different in my day. Nobody would have dared stab an officer right in the camp.
Oh, okay. Alright. Better out than in.
Kurva. You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something in my tent for a while. And you take a torch and search this place.
Alright, I can do that. What am I looking for?
What am I supposed to be looking for?
I don't know. Anything. Have a look around. Check Chertan's tent. It's the one next to the stables. Maybe you'll find some clues. Maybe you'll find the murderer himself if he's a total idiot.
Okay. Alright, search the spot where Chertan was stabbed. Wasn't he stabbed, like, right here? He was lying in the... Well, there's the blood. There's the cannon.
And the lock looks scratched. Maybe someone tried to get inside without a
Oh.
key. Was someone trying to steal something?
Someone else might have been trying to get in here,
Perhaps
yeah.
I'm not the only one who's looking to make mischief here.
And there's gunpowder all over the floor, which is dangerous. I'm carrying a torch in here.
There's powder all over the place.
Yep.
One spark and the whole store will be blown sky high. Are the soldiers really so lax? Or could there be more to it than that?
Those are the cannonballs.
Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Katz to move it out of the camp somehow.
I mean, I could definitely destroy this thing, like, right now. Right? All I would need to do is black powder all over it, right? I don't know. I'm not an explosives expert.
And lo and behold, where might this trail of blood lead to?
Good question. Not down here, certainly. Okay. I mean, there is blood that leads in this general direction. Could I not get my dog to search? Oops. I need you to track. Okay, never mind. I can't get you to just sniff the blood or anything. Alright, whose tent is Chertan's?
So this is where Chertan lives.
Sure.
That's one serious lock. There must be something important inside.
I agree. There must be something. Did he have a key lying about? There's some blood here already, but that might just be bloody clothes from his regular duties. Well, I'm very good at lockpicking, so I'm definitely going to look inside. What have we got? Why am I struggling? I really should be struggling here. There you go. Lord Borumlaka's bond. Well, it's gonna be the Lord. I kind of suspected him when he wandered off. I'm gonna read it. You need to keep track of money, especially the money we don't have.
So Grozov owes Chertan money.
There you go.
Sakra.
The most honorable man and commander of the military camp by Kutenberg, the noble Lord Grozov of Borumlaka, hereby confirms by this letter that he has received the sum of 6 threescores from the Cuman Chertan, and is therefore obliged to pay his debt duly. The noble Lord of Borumlaka further promises that he will not use any goods or cattle to repay his debt, in return for which the Cuman Chertan has promised not to sell the note, and not to mention its existence. Well, clearly this didn't work out. But I feel like I should be following the bloodstains, right? Or did I... Should I tell you about this? I should probably tell you about this. I'm not done yet, though. The bloodstains... are headed in this direction. Or am I just confused? I think I'm just confusing myself. They definitely went in, but why did he want to be in the gunpowder room? Why did he want to be in there? I don't think there's anything else I can do here right now. So I will turn back to Shartan. Or not Shartan, to the other guy. The guy I've been drinking with for 12 hours. Talk to me. I've searched the whole place. I need some advice.
Where else should I look? Feels like I've already looked everywhere.
How should I know? Above all, scout where Chertan was stabbed, right? I haven't seen you over there in front of where my tent is, and more importantly, Grozov's tent.
Okay, I can do that.
Try checking it out, and take a look inside.
Will do.
Inside the commander's tent? Don't tell me you suspect him.
Don't concern yourself about that. I said search his tent, so search it. Take a
Will
look
do.
near Chertan's tent as well. There might be something there. Oh, and don't forget the guard tower.
Okay,
back
I can
there.
do all of that. Will do. I hope I'm not like super duper timed here. Okay. I've definitely not searched out the whole place, so we'll go back to that guard tower. I am curious. Is there blood leading up the guard tower? I don't see any. What is that? Okay. Archery range.
Well, well. So the watchmen were boozing instead of watching.
Well done, well done. Okay, so that's a start. Still curious to know why he was trying to break in. What's back here? Nothing? Not allowed in that one? Fine. I'll check out the other tents. Hell, I'll check out your tent. Would that be a problem?
Excuse me.
I mean, sorry. I mean, clearly it's not going to be you, but... Okay. What are these mini tents here? Random meat. Fine, fine. Food. Guard Adalbert.
Was it you who found Chertan?
Aye. Me and my comrade there.
I need to ask you a couple of questions.
I don't know nothing. We didn't do nothing.
Correct. Were you really paying attention to your duty before the murder? Yeah, you didn't do nothing. Yeah, because you were drinking.
You really didn't see anything? You're standing there on the tower, and you don't hear a man getting murdered? That's a bit odd, isn't it?
Are you deaf? I told you we didn't notice nothing.
No, I believe you. But that only tells me you weren't taking your guard duty as seriously as you claim you were.
Well, it's possible.
I've seen the wine.
It's possible we dozed off for a while.
Oh, Christ. I knew it. You two were asleep up there.
No, we might have just shut one eye for a moment, but we wasn't sleeping.
Right.
We'd have noticed
Clearly.
something happened there. But before Chertan started yelling, it was all peace and quiet.
What did you do when you found Chertan?
It all happened so fast. Before we could come to our senses and decide what to do, Crow turned up.
Crow?
Aye. He heard the racket and came to see what was going on. And I'll tell you, when he saw Chertan, he went as pale as a ghost.
Okay.
He snapped out of it quick and told us to wait for him to go and get cats. If it wasn't for him, Chertan would have bled to death there.
Correct. Okay. Did you see... how did you find Chertan?
How did you find Chertan?
I don't remember too well. I remember we heard someone yelling. So we ran down to the ammunition store, and there he was on the ground.
Did you see anyone by the ammunition store?
Have you noticed anyone suspicious hanging around by the powder store recently?
There's always someone going in and out. But no strangers. Not everyone can get up to that part of the camp. In fact, everyone who has access came to the place where Chertan was lying.
Interesting. Tell me about the other fellow who was on guard duty with you.
As far as I know, there were two of you on guard duty on the tower. What's the other soldier like?
Him? God's teeth. He's the most annoying bloke I've ever met. Can't keep his mouth shut. A complete twat.
Anyone can be a bit of a twat sometimes.
But he out-twats them all. He never stops banging on about the most run-of-the-mill things. Like, he was living in a cave until now. I try to tell him I'm not fucking interested, but he doesn't take any notice. Between you and me, it's quite a relief that this business with Chertan shut him up for a while.
Okay, interesting. You're the other guy, aren't you? I'm not done looking around these tents. Well, Is this a tent I should be investigating? This just seems like where you hold your lunches. Yeah, this doesn't seem particularly relevant. Unless there's something out here I should be looking at. No? Alright, let me check out this other tent. Anything else around here? Bandits, Brigandine. I'm gonna check the chests, okay? Just saying. I better not get in trouble for this. I'm investigating as the commander decreed. So it's totally legal. Definitely legal. Hunting cap, sure. Is this actually good charisma? No, it's not. Okay, nothing crazy in here. That's fine. What about this one? I hope I'm not in full view of people. Okay. We'll just unlock this and then see if there's anything hidden away in here. Life in the Tavern 3 is now mine. I'll take those. Okay, well that didn't help me at all, did it? No, it really didn't. Okay. Let me talk to this other guy.
He's as drunk as they come.
You know how it is.
Examine the axe. Well, it's not bloody. Yeah.
This certainly isn't the murder weapon. It's been here for some time.
Oh, I need to find the knife, don't I? Is there a knife hidden away? Maybe among the food? Among the food items? No? Okay, well let me talk to this other guy first. Just running around real quick to see if there's anything else. Talk to me. How did you find Chertan?
How did you find Chertan, actually?
We heard yelling, so we went to take a look. I don't miss nothing, see? And there was Chertan, crawling in pool of the blood and babbling something. But I don't understand that gibberish, do I?
Did you see anyone by the ammunition store?
Before the murder, did you see anyone hanging around by the powder store? Doing something with the lock, maybe? Or already inside, even?
Nobody went up there the whole night. I'm telling you, we was watching like hawks.
That seems unlikely.
There were two of you on guard duty, yeah? What's the other soldier like?
Him? He's a good pal of mine. The best in the whole camp. Always happy to listen to what
Okay,
I
he
have
did
to
say you
say,
talk a
and
lot,
that's
true.
Plenty, believe me. The things I've seen since we left Prague. I'd never have dreamt of some of the things I've seen in this world.
Okay, can I... Do you possibly have, like, a murder weapon on you? Let me check out this guard area as well. Nothing up here, huh? Alright. I feel like I haven't checked everything yet. I haven't found a murder weapon, and I haven't found more blood. So... And this tent is closed off to me for some reason, which is very suspicious. In my humble opinion. Anything else around here? No, just the troughs and stuff. Okay. Let me run back and see if he has any more advice for me. Maybe I did miss something. Talk to me. Talk to me, cats.
Right. I've searched the whole place.
Did you find anything?
Well... Someone broke into the powder store.
I noticed that the powder store is unlocked. That can't be deliberate, can it?
No, it fucking can't. Unless Chertan wanted to spice up his porridge in the middle of the night, it looks like there's a thief about again.
Again?
It's already happened once or twice that someone went to steal powder. That's why we had it moved up here. Maybe Chertan disturbed the thief on the job and he started waving a dagger around.
Why would anyone steal black powder?
But why would anyone steal black powder?
How about because it's fucking expensive? You'd be surprised who'd happily take it off your hands. In Corinthia, I met this bloke who used black powder to blow up cliffs. You make a hole, pour in the powder, cover it up again, and set fire to it. He did pretty well for himself, but in the end, a flying rock tore his head off.
Oof, okay, fair enough.
But
Should have
this
run farther
isn't
away.
the time or place for that. Let's go to the infirmary instead and take a look at Chertan.
I'm not done telling you about the other stuff.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan croaked.
Oh.
What? Musa couldn't save him?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured it down his throat.
Well, now why would Musa do that?
Why would Musa do something like that? You think he'd sit with us all evening like everything was fine, and then decide out of the blue to kill someone?
Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds.
Aha.
He was poisoned. So Grozav is right about that.
Okay, but you're like my number one...
about the rest.
You're my number one,
Calm down, sir.
suspicious person at the moment.
When
so.
Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily, and his wounds needed stitching. But he survived. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. That is the usual procedure. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood. And then he died.
The wine killed him.
I'd bet it was the wine that killed him. There's lots of poisons you could add to it, and nobody would notice.
Nice. Obviously.
Until it's too late, of course.
You are probably right, my friend.
How come you even have wine here? You keep saying you're not allowed to drink.
I mean, obviously it's for the medical procedures. Yeah.
Pain and for certain complaints. At the right dose, it can be very beneficial. It is not all that common in my country. But I follow the teachings of the great scholar Ibn Sina. You Christians know him as Avicenna. I tried other alcohol as well. But drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give them beer, they almost always shit themselves.
That's enough. Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the guards.
No, you're gonna
Wait,
use this
sir.
opportunity to dip.
As Henry here said, Musa was with us all evening. I have no idea what happened here, but Chertan was stabbed first.
Exactly.
Musa couldn't have done that.
So, he's in league with someone else.
With one of the half-wits here?
Isn't this like...
Are you sure you're not trying
Isn't
to
this
cover-
crime investigation
I beg your
incredibly
pardon.
obvious?
Don't try that on me. I know very well you and that foreigner are best pals.
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a noble.
Yeah, this is way too obvious,
that
right?
doesn't mean I don't have my honor.
I'm standing up for Musa. What?
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan, he must have known that suspicion would fall on him first.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about this matter?
You
Please,
can
go
be
ahead.
glad you're not in irons.
Please, sir. Give me some time, and I will bring to you the real murderer. We won't leave this place until we clear this up. You have my word.
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile. Are you yanking my pizzle?
But, sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until the royal justiciar arrives from Sedlets.
Can I not mention the IOU part that I found?
Is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs. If word gets out that Chertan's been done in, things will get pretty hot around here for all of us.
Where do you think you're going, Henry? Stay here and talk. What do you say to all this?
Well, I found more clues.
Why did you stand up for Musa like that?
I don't even know. Maybe it's because he actually listens to all my stories and bad jokes. You must have got to know him a bit by now,
Yep,
too.
I did.
Huh? It must be clear to you he didn't kill Chertan.
I mean, it's very obvious he didn't. We should help him.
Well, the most important thing is to help Musa somehow, I reckon. We can't let them hang him without proof.
I'm glad we see eye to eye on this.
Well, what are we going to do then?
That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know about that? I'm not the royal justice.
Well, Henry actually has some experience kind of being a lawyer. Who is this royal justiciar?
What is this royal justiciar?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law is enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts of counterfeiters, rebels, aye, murderers too. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Stibor of Stiberzitz in charge of this.
Stibor of
And if
Stiberzitz,
that's
okay.
true, and Gorzov brings him here, we're all in the shit.
Who is Stibor of Stiborjitz?
Who is this Stibor of Stiborjitz?
A real big cheese, lad. He owns half of Upper Hungary.
Oh dear.
You don't get that kind of wealth by being kind-hearted. Trust me.
You really don't have any idea what to do next?
How could I? We should probably talk to Musa. Find out exactly what happened.
But Grozov has him under guard.
When has that
Way
ever
I
stopped
can get
me,
to
Henry?
him. Everyone knows my face.
When has that ever stopped you, rather?
Could do it.
Exactly.
Who else, soldier? I need help. Someone I can trust. And you spent the whole evening with me, so you're not a suspect. You have to get rid of the guard somehow, and get to Musa.
Sounds easy enough. How much time do we have?
All right. How much time do we have? To find the murderer, I mean.
I'm not sure. Grozov will most likely write a report to Sigismund, and delivering it to Sedlitz won't take long. Then he has to decide what to do next, which means sending the Royal Justiciar here. And how long can that take? I'd say we have 2 days or so.
Got it. A girl from the baths will help.
I know one of the bathhouse wenches. Maybe she could distract the guard while I slip.
Are you saying
past and
Catherine?
talk
I
to
don't think
Musa.
that's something that she'd want to
That's
do.
not a bad idea. If you can talk her into it, that's bound to work.
I think I'll just try to
Off you
talk to
go,
the guy
then.
normally.
And Henry, be careful. I'm depending on you.
Got it. Thanks. Definitely found the IOU.
That bastard. We're stuck here because of him.
Investigate the
I hope
murder.
Musa will know what to do.
Ask Catherine for help.
Bastard.
No, this is fine. Let me go and run off to talk to the guy. I'm good at
I
persuasion.
hope Musa will know what to do.
Musa. Where is he? Just over here? Is this the guy?
What do you want at this time of night?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
That's what I'd like to know. They just came and said I should guard the physician and not let him out
Oh,
of
they
my
didn't tell you
sight.
anything. Okay.
Even if he wants to piss, I have to go with him. You wouldn't happen to know what's going on, would you?
I have no idea. Someone wants to kill Musa. I wouldn't ask if I were you.
Well,
Yeah.
If I was you, I wouldn't ask too many questions. You might hear something you'd rather not.
Aye, right. You know fuck all, and you're just trying to sound important. Clear off, and this time for good.
Right, so now you're upset with me. Ooh, get away from here. It's not safe.
Look, why don't you go for a walk or something? Who knows what's happening with Musa? You don't want to get mixed up in anything dangerous.
And leave him unguarded?
Oh, wow, I
Do you
failed.
know what Grozov would do if he found out? Huh. I'll take my chance.
I haven't had a
here.
failure in so long. Okay. I mean, I could just straight up knock you out. That would work, too.
Stop, you bastard!
Oh.
Nobody's allowed in here.
Oh. Is it because I came from the other way?
But Katz himself sent me.
I'm glad he didn't peg me
Musa.
for trying to
Then you'll
knock
have
him
to
out.
Shout out the message, because nobody's allowed
Yeah,
to
I'm
see
really
it.
glad he didn't get me. Oh. Wait, so trying to knock him out is actually a complete no-go. Huh. Okay. Fascinating. Can I go back around again? Guard Adalbert, you're the guy from earlier, sure.
Fucking night shift. My humble respect.
It's quite literally just you guarding him, so what's stopping me from knocking you out? Pretty much nothing. Unless I talk to him again and he talks to me.
You again? I told you to clear off.
Can I
Once
persuade you
more,
in some other
and
way?
I'll smash your face in.
I'm Musa's assistant.
But I'm Musa's assistant, and I need his advice. We've got lots of sick men.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but no.
I'm just trying all of the available options. Do you want to go for an ale? I'm definitely not going to succeed
Would you
there.
rather go and have an ale? You won't miss anything here.
I can't say I'm not thirsty. But you know Grozov. If he finds out I've left my post, he'll have me skinned alive.
Alright, Catherine it is. Because apparently trying to knock him out just doesn't work. So I didn't want to have to rely on this. And I hope you don't need to do anything you don't want to do. But I'm going to come and annoy you now, Catherine. Sorry. I could just KO the guy, but that doesn't seem like a good idea. Especially since he's seen my face a few times now. That would probably be very ill-advised. How do I get to where I'm going? Just around over here. The baths are over here. Perfect. Okay, good. Are you still awake or are you asleep? I guess you're asleep for the time being. That's fine. Catherine? Catherine, please talk to me. Well, stealing the cannon is getting more complicated.
We have to talk.
I hope it's important. The less we're seen together, the better.
True enough.
I bet it's important. Someone poisoned Chertan, the Cuman's commander.
All right. That is bad. Damn it. You're not involved in this, are you?
Sort of.
But I have to find the murderer. Kat said he won't set off for Sedlets until it's cleared up.
That old sod. He's never gonna get off that lazy ass of his.
Let's change the subject. I need to lure a guard away from Musa.
There's something I need your help with.
Oh, what a surprise. What is it this time?
There's a guard posted outside Musa's tent.
She's not going to be happy about this.
I need to lure him away for a while. So I thought...
That I could use my feminine charms on him?
You could just knock him out.
Something like
it's fine.
that.
Make him drunk or something.
So you rid me of one pig just to lumber me with another.
Sorry.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't really important.
All right then. I'll try and lure him to the bathhouse. But if he tries anything on me, he'll get a punch in the mouth. I hope he won't stink at least.
Go for it. Thank you. Okay. I wonder if this will work. I mean, I could just choke him out while he's talking to you. Do you have a shortcut, by the way? Oh, you're going to get dressed first. That makes sense, yes. Probably a good idea. Alrighty. Lead the way, Catherine. Here comes Catherine. I think it's probably going to be a good idea for me to go around the back. Because it kind of looks like she's going towards the front entrance, so... I'm just going to come around. And then, if necessary, I'm going to choke out the man. Because if nothing else, I mean, I don't really have much of a choice, so... Okay. How are we doing? Nope. You totally don't see me, don't you worry. Catherine, any moment now.
Hey, soldier boy. What are you standing around here for?
I'm on guard.
My word. What are you guarding?
That's a secret.
Oh, good lord. You must be very important to get a task like that, eh?
I reckon. This is...
I'm kind of like, maybe I should just go in now, but won't he see me? Okay. Hey, buddy.
Henry? What are you doing here? Grozov said...
Nah, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have to clear your name somehow.
I truly appreciate that. But I am not sure that...
Could I have just snuck in here earlier when his back was turned? I guarantee you I could have.
What?
It is a proverb from my country. It means the road to truth has many twists and turns.
That's
We'll
fine.
straighten them all out. Don't worry. But I'm gonna need your help.
What happened when you brought Chertan?
What happened when you brought Chertan to the infirmary?
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table. Crow went his own way and I started cleaning Chertan's wounds. Then I gave him some wine to drink. And he suddenly began to shake and vomit blood soon after. He was dead.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borumlaka arrived and started to go mad.
Convenient that he was the first one to show up. Did Chertan say anything?
Did Chertan say anything before he died?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I thought. He was coughing so much that I could not understand anything.
Unfortunate. What about the wine?
What about that wine? Could I take a look at it?
Lord Grozov poured it away.
Uh-huh. Of course he did.
Arrived, so that I could not poison anyone else, he said.
He poured it away? When it could have helped us? The wine was evidence.
Evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink, even vinegar. It smelt and looked the same, as always. Except perhaps...
It was probably Bane, right?
it was a little more cloudy.
Where did you get the wine from?
Where was the wine from, actually?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty girl. Black hair. Nicely built. Catherine, I think.
Why did Catherine give you poison?
Are you sure?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. Chertan was
not
the first person I gave the wine to today.
But no one else is
Must
dead.
have been poisoned here, in my infirmary.
How will we find the murderer?
Right. But what now? How will we find the murderer?
I have done some thinking about that. After all, what else can I do here? The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects.
Noted.
One makes your hair fall out. Another turns your guts inside out. If
Unpleasant.
we discover what poison was used on Chertan, we just have to find it, and the mystery is solved.
Wouldn't it be enough to search the camp?
Wouldn't it be enough to search the whole camp?
That might be very difficult to do. How many tents do you think are here?
You keep poison on them, eh?
You would be surprised, my friend. I may not be an expert, but I know that many everyday things are actually poisonous. What
Fair
is
enough.
more, you cannot just run around the camp searching people and then try to figure out which of that horde is the murderer.
Well, I have a prime suspect already. How can we identify the poison?
How can we identify the poison, then?
That is not hard. I examine the dead body, I find the symptoms of the poison, and I compare them with known effects of poisons. That is, I would, if I could get out of here.
Okay, how can I help?
And could I help you somehow? I may not be as learned as you, but I do know how much herb Paris to put in a potion to make someone fall asleep but not die.
Excellent, my friend. Maybe we can manage this together.
Maybe.
First thing to do is to go to Chertan's corpse and examine it thoroughly.
Got it.
Arms, legs, face. You must remember everything that looks strange to you. In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my almanac of poisons.
Almanac of poisons,
and compare what
okay.
you saw with the symptoms described there. You can read, I hope.
Yep.
Oh, pretty well.
Excellent. The chest is locked. But I trust you will manage somehow.
You're correct. Where'd you get the almanac from?
You have a whole book just about poisons. Where did you get it?
I bought it on my way here, in Moravia. I have not yet had time to study it properly, but please, do not mention it to anyone. It would not look good for someone in my situation to have such a book. You surely understand.
Oh, I do.
Examine Chertan's body and read the book. I can manage that.
Okay. Who do you suspect?
Who do you think killed Chertan?
I have no idea. But what I do know is that we will not get anywhere if we suspect everyone in the camp. Who do you think is the prime suspect at this moment?
Grozav.
I heard Sir Grozav couldn't stand Chertan.
I have heard the same. And did you notice how quickly he accused me?
Well, what do you think?
And I would bet that it was one of us.
I mean,
at the time.
Has to be someone who has access.
You, me,
he has an IOU. He emptied the evidence, right?
Grozav, Stephen, and the two guards. Someone should question them all. Maybe their statements will give something away.
I can talk to them again.
Well, I don't have much time, but I'll try to talk to them.
I am very grateful, my friend.
All right.
What if we forgot about finding the murderer? And I just
no, that would ruin his reputation, and then he wouldn't be able to do anything afterwards.
Thank you for the offer.
Yeah.
But look at me. My appearance is a little conspicuous. There is nowhere for me to hide in this country.
True.
And even if I did get away by some miracle,
well, that's also true. Yes.
You and cats instead of me. I cannot allow that.
Okay. Bye. Are they still talking to each other back there? They are not. That's good. I'm just gonna go. I guess she managed to get him out. I got interrupted a little bit, but we are back. It doesn't seem like talking to these soldiers again will yield me any new information, so I'm going to leave it for the time being. Which means I just need to pick up the Book of Poisons from within the infirmary, and then I just have to investigate the corpse. Which is fine, I'm totally allowed to be here to do this. Oh, is this the chest? Oh, it's an easy chest, too. Give me that.
Kind master,
Book of Poison, thank you. Flexibility of the body. I probably shouldn't be taking this stuff, but that's fine. Read the Book of Poisons. We will. The Book of Poison. Bane, a particularly evil potion which causes certain death even in small quantities. It is widespread, especially in Bohemia and Austria, because the plants necessary for its preparation are everywhere plentiful. Do not expect much benefit from the knowledge of this poison, for it can be used for nothing but killing. When an unfortunate man who has swallowed this poison comes to you for advice, give glory to God, for it is a miracle that he is still alive. For a little while thou mayest observe him in the blackness of the eyes, dryness of the body, looseness of the muscles, and then send for the priest at once. Even a few drops will cause certain death, and there is no guaranteed antidote in the whole wide world. If you have to cook this abomination, prepare yourself. Okay, so there's the recipes and stuff, which doesn't matter. Boil the mixture until you have a clear liquid. Okay, I was told it was cloudy. Almost imperceptible in taste and smell. Pitahui bird poison. This is one of the rarest, for it is obtained only from the feathers and skin of the pitahui. This creature of a black and yellow color has its origin far beyond the land of the Indians, and the touch of it causes considerable trouble to man. The killers therefore have no need to prepare any decoctions, but only make the headdresses and necklaces of the feathers for their victims. This doesn't seem like anything at all like what I'm looking for. Those who come into contact with the feathers of the pitahui often feel a tingling and tension in their muscles. This condition can persist for days, giving the murderer the time he needs to escape. Yeah, this was fast-acting poison. In such cases, it is enough to burn the feathers and the poisoning will pass. If, however, the unfortunate ingest the essence of the feathers prepared by a long boil, expect more serious consequences. The victim first stiffens and soon dies, unless a drink of seawater and crushed stone from the mountains of Monte Palidi, which thou shalt find in the Italian land, be prepared in time. Okay, that's definitely not it. Doll Maker. It's useful because it soothes and relieves pain. It is therefore favored among the physicians. If you rub even a few drops on the skin of a wounded man, you can cut without causing him suffering. This doesn't kill, though, does it? Men who are hasty in their love rub their stuff with this potion too, so that it may become numb and they may manage to please their wives. A fool who tastes even a sip of the potion will experience total numbness, and his intestines will become clogged, and he may lose his sight for a while. Fortunately, the stomach will eject this disgusting potion before it has time to have its pernicious effect, unless the body has already been weakened. If you need to replenish your supply of this decoction, blah 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 blah. Okay, sure. Stiffness, intestines clogged, lose sight. That's fine. Kiss of Death. Although difficult to prepare, this potion is often used because its pleasant aroma can be confused with ordinary cooking. It is also said among the poor that this mixture can be used to turn metals into gold. The Kiss of Death will first cause a stomach ache. It makes the skin red and blistered, the bowels painfully empty at both ends, the udders stiffen in spasm, and the nails break. And then you shall know that death is certain. But before that, thou mayest relieve the poor man with a bezoar put under the tongue. This is why I keep a bezoar in my inventory at all times, by the way, because of Harry Potter. Philosopher's Stone. In quick reaction, a mixture of hot milk, vinegar, and garlic can also be used to cause the poison to be thrown up. If you want to make this poison, blah 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 blah, boil it, make an iron nail. When the muddy mixture has been completely coated the iron, you will know that you have cooked enough. Muddy mixture is cloudy, right? So that's... could be it. This poison will not bring quick death, but its effects will be even more terrible. It soothes a man in a reasonable quantity and gives him rest, that his body may be speedily healed. But if it was given by a person of dishonest intentions, his victim falls into a sound sleep, in which he does not feel his body, and may be treated so unkindly and cruelly. If drank oftenly, the healthy spirit then leaves the body. Well, it has to be drank often. A man intoxicated with the lullaby concoction feels faint. His tongue is confused, his head is heavy, and he soon falls asleep. When more than in moderation, however, a man drinks suddenly, he vomits it up, and it loses all of its effect. Oh, okay, well that's probably not it then. He spit up blood, this guy. If you want to relieve people around you with lullaby, blah 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 blah, sparkling color and vibrant odor.
Right.
Sure. Oh.
I heard something about poisons. Now I should examine Chertan's body.
Got it.
Alright. Here we go. Holy Mary, Mother of God.
Is it bad that I already kind of have a
forgive me for what I'm
an idea on what poison it is?
Unfortunate.
It's definitely not the feathers. Yeah, it's definitely not the feathers.
He looks a bit ruddy.
It could be Bane or Kiss of Death, I think.
Or was he just drunk?
Examine the face.
I can't see anything strange here. No bruises.
I was told something about broken
lips.
nails too, right?
No signs of poisoning.
Okay, what about the neck?
Oh, what a stench. He coughed up some blood, all right. But he also threw his guts up.
Okay.
Ugh. There's no way I'm examining that. That's a nasty wound. I almost feel sorry for Cherton. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of the camp, instead of trying to lure him outside?
Examine the stab wounds.
Belly's hacked to ribbons.
I might have to double back to look for the knife. I feel like I must have missed something. The fact that he commented on the axe being like, oh, that's not the murder weapon, tells me there must be a murder weapon up there that I missed. I'm gonna have to go back up there.
Almost everything is covered in blood. But there doesn't seem to have been much of a fight. I can't see anything ripped or sliced off. There's nothing missing. Whoever killed him, it doesn't look like a robbery.
Okay. Arms and legs.
He looks horribly rigid and contorted.
Spasms. Okay, that's one.
He must have died in awful spasms.
Spasms and he threw up. Are there broken nails?
Here, except the
yep.
Stiffness.
There you go.
Broken nails. Could he have dug his nails into the table?
And he's stiff.
Spasms started. And what's this here? Something
warts.
That looks like warts. But did the poison cause them? Or was he a filthy pig and always had them?
Check the legs.
Completely rigid. Just like the arms. But, oh, Christ, what a stink. Ugh, he shot himself. I've heard it happens to the dead, but that much? Ugh. Maybe the poison did that.
Okay, I'm gonna re-look at the book, but I think
I found out enough.
I think I have my
warts or lesions on his hands, as red as a poppy.
Oh, he's red too.
That could be from drinking or lots of things. I mustn't forget anything. That's the main thing.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look at the book again, but I think my prime suspect is there. I was thinking Bane or Kiss of Death, right? So, blackness of eyes, nothing of that. Dryness of body, nothing of that. Looseness of nut muscles, we don't have that. He's stiff. It's not the feathers. Dollmaker, numbness, sure, but it ejects the potion and it doesn't actually kill the guy. Kiss of Death, stomach ache, red skin. Bowels empty on both ends, so he threw up and crapped himself. Spasms, nails break. Well, I think that's pretty clear. Yeah. Okay. Kiss of Death it is. That was fairly straightforward. Musa, you want to talk to me? Is the guy back yet from his visit to the bath? He's not. That's good. Talk to me.
I read that book of yours, and I think I know now what Chertan was poisoned with.
What do you mean, you think? Do you know, or not?
Kiss of
The
Death.
potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramps, boils.
I didn't know about
rapid
boils.
death.
I didn't see
This
boils.
name means nothing to me. I suppose I did not get that far in the book, but if you think the symptoms are the same, I will believe you. Are
Please
you
do.
sure it was that poison? Were there not more in the book?
There were, but nothing else matched.
Absolutely certain. The murderer couldn't have used anything else.
All right. I have no choice but to believe you. Now, we can only hope that the murderer has not had time to get rid of the evidence.
I better start searching fast, hadn't I? You said that the suspects are Grozov, Crow...
Grozov, Crow, and the two guards. Okay.
This won't take long.
I need to talk to Grozov
Wait
and Crow.
a moment.
I have only talked to the two guards so
That is
far.
Something I must tell you.
Oh, yeah?
Of course. Go on.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Were it not for your investigation, I probably would not be standing here.
You are sitting
Even
right now,
so,
but sure.
It is strange. For months, the people here have been sitting around doing nothing. Then suddenly, you turn up, and everything is turned upside down.
That's not my fault.
More in a few days than others in many weeks.
I mean, this is all kind of just happening. I wasn't involved in that.
I'm only saying that I find it very, very strange.
Are you testing me?
I don't know what you're talking about. Is this some kind of loyalty test or something? I'm just doing what I'm told to do. Is there something wrong with that?
I have more important things to do than to try to trick you. I am asking you sincerely, as a friend, who are you?
I'll be nice.
All right. I'll try to trust you.
But seriously
Maybe
though,
I'm not
none of what's been happening right now
I knew it.
is my fault.
I could tell straight away that
I've not done anything to trigger any of these events.
You're pleased? Aren't you?
Oh yeah, you're happy?
It was not my first choice. Or do you think I long to spend half my life in some dirty tent?
Okay, so what happened between you and Sigismund?
How did you come to be in Sigismund's court?
That is a long story. I once served Sultan Bayezid. Although the Osmans are not that welcoming to my people, the Sultan at the time received envoys from all over the world, so I was useful. But soon after, we found ourselves at war with Timur and his Golden Horde. Luckily, that is, luckily for me, it was around then that Sigismund's messenger came to see the Sultan. And I managed to persuade the Sultan to send me to Hungary as a goodwill gesture. I am sure you understand that I did not want to wait for Timur's savages to cut my head off. But let us just say that King Sigismund did not show me the respect my position is worthy of. Instead of making me his counselor and physician, he sent me here.
Okay, would you like to join us?
Well, you could go elsewhere if you don't like it here. I know a few people who would value someone like you.
I am grateful to you, my friend. But I must refuse. I have had many experiences in life and come out of them alive. And do you know why? Because I am a total coward. And not just that, I am duly proud of it.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
will be very happy to get
You do
away
you,
from
man.
here, and perhaps even return home, but only when I am sure I will survive the journey. So I think it will be best if we each go our own way.
You know nothing. I know nothing.
And this conversation never took place.
I
Fair
better
enough.
go and search the tents.
Good
Okay.
luck. I am depending on you.
Sounds good. Now I'm looking for tents. Search Crow's tent, Grozav's tent, Musa's tent, and the tent of Adalbert and Radovan. That's all in this surrounding area, so we can definitely do that. Oh, Musa's tent too. Oh, right behind me? We can do that. Okay, so let's continue our investigation here. Had to take a small break. Oh. You mean like the literal tent he's in right now? Okay, sure.
I wouldn't mind a piece of that.
Examining items of value.
For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies.
Okay, so nothing to see here. Can I check your chest, or will you have an issue?
Beautiful, but empty. No poison.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to have poison and stuff. Do you mind if I look through your chest? No? Okay. Anything else that I'm missing around here? Just stuff I can steal. Oh, a golden chalice. I'll not be stealing that from you today, but... Oh.
There's nothing here. Moose is definitely not to blame.
Which is not a surprise to me at all. Okay, now where else am I going? If I go directly south and get to Grozav's tent, but I think I have to loop around to get in there, I might as well. He'll be up here. Yeah. Back to the crime scene, I suppose. Oh. Grozav's tent. That will be this one. And there's Grozav.
Commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozav's fallen on hard times.
Not surprising, he has an IOU.
Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make dollmaker potion.
Yeah, but we know it.
Was poisoned with kiss of death. Or was he?
No, we're pretty sure it was Kiss of Death. So that's probably not the one we're looking for. Can we actually talk to you since you're here?
Could we talk about Chertan's murder?
Why? Musa is under lock and key, and the king's deputy himself is coming for
So
him.
the implication right now
Leave me
is
in peace, or
that
you might
he's
end
not
up
behind
like
the
him.
poisoning. Leave you in peace or you might end up like him. Maybe I'll find Musa's accomplice.
But sir, we both know whatever happened with the poison wine, Musa can't have stabbed Chertan.
That is
I
true.
want to find out who else is involved in this. After all, you too could be in danger till this is all cleared up. I just
Absolutely
have a couple
true.
of questions. I won't keep you long. You'll see.
Oh, get on with it then, for fuck's sake. But if you think you can persuade me to let Musa go, you're out of luck.
You are still my prime target at the moment. I don't know how many questions I'll be able to ask him before he gets upset with me. I found your promissory note. Let's not open with that one. Where were you when Chertan was poisoned?
Were you there when Chertan was poisoned?
No, not at that moment. When I arrived, Chertan was already dead, and Musa was standing over
Okay,
him,
but
white
you
as
could
a
have
sheet.
poisoned the wine.
Well,
it's possible.
Paler than usual.
Okay, how'd you get involved in the stabbing?
How come you got to the site of the stabbing so quickly?
My tent is right next to it, you rat-faced
I mean,
halfwit.
that is true, yes.
I heard Chertan yelling, and I went to take a look.
Did you notice anything strange?
Like what, a stabbed man?
You might have seen someone.
Maybe you saw someone acting strangely around there?
No. I gave a clear order that nobody unauthorized is allowed up here. It's bad enough that you're here. Is there anything else? Or can I have some peace at last?
You're definitely not getting some peace. Do you know anyone who might be a thief?
I took a look at the powder store where they found Chertan. I noticed it was unlocked. Someone forced the lock and moved the barrels of powder around.
What's that got to do with me?
It almost looks like someone went there to steal. Do you have any idea who it might have been?
What the fuck are you trying to suggest?
I haven't suggested anything. Is there nothing you want to say to Katz?
It's just that Katz is in charge of the powder, and he's bound to be interested if someone was stealing. And I'm sure he wouldn't be happy if I told him I didn't ask you, the commander, about it. Then he'd have to do the asking. And that will probably annoy him.
Pamet's currently, like, passed out in his bed.
All right, then. There's something I suppose you should know. I like to gamble now and again.
Okay,
And it's true,
sure.
I don't have much luck. But stealing, I'm a nobleman. Just because I had to sell off a few pieces of land.
Wow, you
at
gambled
court
away
treats
your
me
land?
Like a
Dang.
leper all of a sudden.
So why would Sigismund put you in charge of the camp?
As punishment. Stuck here with all this riffraff, supplies running thin, pay nowhere to be seen, and to cap it all, it's dull as fuck. A nice recipe for trouble. And that's just what that royal horse son is counting on. Oh, he can't wait till something goes wrong here so he can blame me for it.
So...
Interesting.
You don't know anything
Okay.
about the black powder?
Nothing. And you don't know anything about me, got that? One word and you'll be sorry.
Has Chertan been behaving strangely recently?
Had Chertan been behaving strangely recently?
No more than usual.
Did he mention having any conflicts with anyone?
Apart from me, you mean? I don't know how you imagine it, but we don't exactly go round holding hands here.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I've noticed that. Do you suspect anyone, other than Musa?
Do you know anyone who might want to kill Chertan?
Who wouldn't? He was a smug, ill-mannered bastard. Though I have to admit, I'm surprised it was the Sawbones Musa who killed him.
Well, how could he have?
It definitely wasn't
He
him.
was with
Stop
me and
pushing that on
Katz
him.
when Chertan was stabbed.
So he was in league with someone. How do I know?
Okay, I found your promissory note. Time to bring it up.
I found a paper signed by you in Chertan's tent. It says you owe him money.
What? Give it here.
I will not be doing that.
You can take it.
Oh.
I've got it memorized anyway.
Then I'd advise you to forget it again, and sharpish.
Is that why you were always quarrelling? Over money?
There is no deed of debt. Got that, you little rat? If you say a word of this to anyone, I'll have you skinned alive.
Right, okay. Part of me wants to rob it back off of him, but that might be too much. Is there anything I can follow up with you about, or are you just passed out? You're definitely just passed out. Oh, no. If I talk to you, it's going to be like, oh, I'm ready to do the trial. Which I most definitely am not. But yes, I think I should do another run around. Because Henry, like I said earlier, Henry made comments on the axe. And it's like, oh, that definitely isn't the murder weapon. So is the murder weapon around here somewhere? Did I just miss it while running around? I swear this tent is the most suspicious one, but I can't find any way into it, so... I don't know if there's a blood trail. I'm not seeing a blood trail. Yeah, the blood just leads... Oh, wait. Hello? Is that evidence? I don't think so, but... Okay, well, wow. That was right there in front of me the whole time, and I missed that, so that's a little concerning. That doesn't seem to have anything in it. I wish we could just get the dog to smell the blood, and then just hunt down the blood. Oh, wait. Aha! I'll take that. That's evidence. I guess we found the murder weapon. There you go. Can I get the dog to track this down? Dog. No, sorry, that's not the dog. Dog, talk to me. Please track the bloody knife. Yes. And please don't lead me back to Chertan's corpse. I know exactly where the blood came from. Right, I also called the horse over. Alright, go on, Mutt. Lead the way. I kind of wish there was an option to hit a button to just follow Mutt when he's tracking for you. But hey, I'm glad I finally found the murder weapon. A bit late, but I found it. Anyone else I can annoy? Oh yes, and you too. Oh, you're gonna take me to Chertan's corpse, aren't you? You're headed there right now, aren't you, Mutt? Although I guess we did walk past it. Okay. That is a wall, Mutt. Well, he's heading over to the tents that are in front of me, so that's incriminating. Crow and Adalbert and Radovan, okay. And my own bed. Do not lead me back to my own bed, please. Go on, Mutt. Lead the way. Go on. I wish you were faster than this. Do the thing. Are we here? Not quite. Shooting Master Bosonga. Okay, well, it's definitely not...
Clever dog.
Well, doesn't seem good for you, does it, Stephen Crow?
Nails? Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt.
Are they? What does that imply? Not sure. I saw something else pop up.
Oak. Dry as a bone.
Okay.
The water smells of flowers of some kind.
Like that water?
Roses? Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark.
Oh!
They're all used to brew Kiss of Death.
Well, we have our perpetrator, Mr. Crow. Not good for you at all, is it? I'm also definitely going to rob you. Do not wake up. Actually, no, I was going to knock him out, but I don't think I can do that. Okay, I'm going to switch to my stealth gear then. Honestly, I'm disappointed in you, Crow. You're the one who recruited me. I thought you were an upstanding guy. But the evidence is too strong. Wow, 1,000 credits.
Where the hell did a common soldier get so much money? Something stinks here.
I quite agree. I kind of want to pickpocket him, too, while he's out. Letter. Various pieces of armor. I should probably take that. You know what? Let's rob him blind. Nice. 0.4 groschen. Okay, that ain't much, but I can grab the rest of his stuff off him. Oh, look at that. More gear. I'll take your weapon. No weapons from you. Nice. Thievery. I keep getting point something groschen. This is not worth my time. I guess I can put that back in his chest. I can put away the junk I don't care for. That's worth some money. That's not worth it. Not really worth it. Definitely not worth it. A master simple brigandine? A Henry level brigandine, excuse me? I've never seen a master item before. Out in the wild. Interesting. Is that better than what I've got then? Okay, well I can't really compare it to my stealth suit. It's not better. But I'm still surprised that this exists. Okay, sure. That's going on to the horse. Same with this stuff. Okay, well, I have quite a lot of evidence on you right now, Mr. Crow. In the meantime, I guess I should check out the brothers... Or not the brothers, the two guards' place. I've got a key. Nothing too fancy in here.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Lots of alcohol.
That pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to.
And a broom.
Just a broom. Ugh. Stinks of vomit.
Huh. Who gets the bed and who gets the bedroll? Alright, well... The evidence is paramount. And it was not who I initially thought it was. It was... I don't think it is the nobleman. It's Mr. Crow. So here we are. Anything for me to jack while I'm here? I'll take some groschen. Blaha. Okay, wasn't expecting a name. Alright. I must speak with you, Mr. Crow. I also don't know what I stole from you.
Questions about Chertan's murder.
I picked up a letter and I didn't read it.
A couple of questions of my own. What actually happened? Kat said Chertan is dead and Musa's locked up.
Well, it's even more complicated than that. But I don't have time to explain it to you now. I need to ask you a couple of questions.
Go ahead and ask then, but quietly, damn it. I don't want anyone to know about it.
Sure you don't. Where were you when Chertan was poisoned?
Where were you when Chertan was poisoned?
Where do you think? In my tent. After I helped take him to the infirmary with Musa, I went my own way.
Well, you just went off to have a nap?
No. I doubled the guard, drew up the orders for tomorrow, and made sure nobody was allowed to leave the camp. When something like this happens, people like me have lots to do all of a sudden.
Uh-huh. How did you arrive at the spot Chertan was stabbed?
It was you who came to tell us that Chertan had been
stabbed. That is true, you were the one.
How did you get involved in the first place?
Me? I was close by, that's all. My tent is right below the palisade. And when the two guards found Chertan, they ran to get me.
Hold on. The two guards said
Aha! Caught in the lie.
They found Chertan and were discussing what to do when you turned up. By yourself.
Is that what they said?
Wow, that's incredibly suspicious. Okay.
I can't remember now.
We're done here. The investigation's over.
Anyway, how am I supposed to remember all this shit? Maybe I heard them and went to see what was going on.
Uh-huh. Why not tell the truth?
Are you sure you don't want to tell me what really happened?
All right. You want the truth, so I'll tell you the truth. In fact, I really was up top. It's because I had to keep an eye on you.
Me? Why, for Christ's sake?
You really don't know? You may have been given our colours, but you're still a stranger. I didn't want you running around unsupervised.
That sounds like an alibi.
Seems you're a decent fella. so don't fuck it up now.
What do you know about the storeroom where Chertan was stabbed?
Tell me more about the storage space.
What about it? There's a cannon and some powder there. We built it a few days after we arrived because it's a good idea to keep that kind of stuff safe. If it blew up, the whole place would be blown to smithereens.
Very true.
And if
That's what I
someone
was
did
saying the whole
happen to
time.
set fire to it, someone else might have robbed it. Folk are like magpies.
Oh, except for you, the crow.
Very droll. Never heard that one before. Aye, but now I'll ask you something. Who do you think did it?
Huh, you want me to be honest?
Well, it's too soon to be certain. So everyone is a suspect. To tell the truth, there's something about your story that doesn't feel right.
My story? Fuck. Henry, why would I want to kill Chertan?
At the moment, I don't know.
I'm just saying.
But you're
everyone is a
definitely
suspect.
the guy.
Well, you better be fucking certain.
The knife
before you try
led
and
to
me
you.
with shit.
You have the stuff that makes the point. I don't know how. Okay, I don't know how roses, wood, and nails manages to make a poison, but you have all the components of the poison. Is there something you're not telling me?
I've been doing a lot of thinking about Chertan's murder.
What's that got to do with me?
Well,
A lot,
just thought I found
actually.
a couple of interesting things in your tent. Isn't there something you should tell me?
No. And get off my back.
You want me to go get cats?
Look, either you tell me everything.
We're gonna
or
go
I'll
get
and
cats either way.
and
Don't you
we'll do
worry.
it the hard way. It's your choice.
Christ, no. Don't go anywhere. What was it you said?
You know something about the murder, don't you?
Maybe a little. But I don't want word to get out, all right?
Right, okay, so how did it happen?
Why would anyone kill Chertan anyway?
Maybe it wasn't about Chertan. Maybe someone wanted to do something in the ammunition store. But Chertan turned up, so he had to kill him.
Interesting, okay. And why were you there?
What would anyone be doing there?
Trying to blow it sky high.
And why would you be doing that?
What good would that do anyone?
It might make him very rich. Let's say Sigismund has a lot of enemies who are planning something big. It'll start in Italy, I hear, and it'd come in very handy if someone gave the king a setback before that. He'd lose allies there, and here his camp goes to shit. There's sure to be dozens of saboteurs all over the empire, just like the one here.
Fascinating, okay. Do I want to make a deal? I'll talk about it. I'll bring it up.
I should probably report you. Well, I've got a much better idea. Let's say I'm not a great supporter of...
Yeah, this could work out. But I need to know, who are your
What if we were to help
benefactors?
each other out?
That doesn't sound bad. Let me finish my work. We can put the blame for Chertan's murder on Grozaf.
I can't actually let you finish your work because I need that gunpowder.
What, accusing an innocent man? But he'll be executed.
Better him than me. So, can we make a deal?
Okay, well, what if I refuse? Because I'm kind of like, I don't know who your benefactors are. Are they on Wenceslas's side? They're against Sigismund. But I don't exactly want to get an innocent man killed, even if he is a bit of a butt.
What if I refuse?
It's a bit late for that now. I have a poisonous plant here. Take it and put it in the chest in Grozaf's tent. At the trial, we'll say he used it to poison Chertan. And if you don't want to end up like Chertan, you'd do well not to mention me to anyone. Is that clear?
Okay, that's your last mistake right there. You threatening me was not the best choice. Not at all. Putting that possibility in my head means that I am now definitely going to report you. I'm sorry.
Strange letter. Nothing good, I'm sure.
Feathered friend, the folk who live in the boot are restless. Time is short and the fox is gathering strength. The house of pepper must burn. Tonight is the last chance. The old cat, the gambler, and the groom are expendable. Prepare for the worst. Well, cat is the cats. The gambler is, not Chertan, the other guy. And then obviously Chertan would have been the groom. None is more silent than he whose lips have tasted the kiss. Of course, that's the poison. Await the next message the day after tomorrow in the same place as always. Friends of the lad from the boot. The boot being Italy, obviously. I say obviously. It's because Italy is shaped like a boot. Makes sense. And he's called Feather Friend because he's a crow. Who's Fox? Is that supposed to be Sigismund for his orange, for his orange hair? House of Pepper is obviously the gunpowder storage. Interesting. Alright. Well, I have all the evidence I need. I'm not planting anything. He threatened my life, and therefore he must die. Where is the man I'm looking for? Cats, wake up! It's almost morning anyway, but I have a solution for you, sir. I have discovered the perpetrator. Wake up. I'm ready for the trial.
Right. I found out all I could. I reckon I'm as ready for the trial as I'll ever be.
That fast? You're yanking my pizzle.
I am not. I stayed up all night for this while you were passed out in bed.
Tibor hasn't arrived yet in any case.
Go and find more evidence? What do you mean? Prepare to defend Musa. Time is running out. He'll definitely be here within 2 days. Okay, fine. Well, be that way. I'm gonna look through your stuff. If anyone asks, it was Crow that stole from you and then murdered, the guy. Okay, so what am I doing now? Am I just locked out until the 2 days actually pass? Oh, I didn't check out... Wait, what? I'm not planting fake evidence. Don't you... I'm not doing that. So, what? Maybe I have to wait until daytime or something? I guess I can sleep for a couple of hours, and then hopefully he'll be willing to talk to me. Okay. Prepare to defend Musa. I just needed to wait until daytime, I guess. I needed to wait until he was actually up. I am now ready for the trial. I sincerely hope that the rain is not persisting throughout, because that would be really annoying.
Be walking around by yourself.
Oh, yeah. Dietrich. Wait a minute. Is the guy here already? Nope, that's just my horse. Talk to me. I'm ready for the trial.
Right. I found out all I could. I reckon I'm as ready for the trial as I'll ever be.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. We still have some time, so calm down, or you'll give yourself a fit. In the meantime, I'll go and get everything ready.
Please, go ahead.
Well then, gentlemen.
Good, the rain is gone.
I understood from your letter.
Well, sort
what
of.
happened,
Not exactly.
And I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
R.I.P. to
That's
him.
not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
I'm entertained by the fact that Crow back there has no gear because I stole it all.
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Absolutely incorrect.
Musa is innocent. Christ, Henry, be quiet.
Oh yeah, hush now, Crow.
Who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers.
I joined you yesterday.
Let him speak, then. I'm sure he has something very important to tell us. Tell me,
I do.
Lad, why is Musa innocent, in your opinion?
Well, very hard speech check. I'll do it.
Sir, people don't murder each other for no reason. They murder mostly for revenge or profit. And Musa had no motive. You can ask everyone in the camp. Musa never had any quarrel with Chertan.
But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
Corporal Stephen Crow.
Chertan was killed by our corporal. Stephen, known as Crow.
What? Me? Fucking hell, Henry.
Crow? That one with the mustache?
The one who
That's
just
right,
loudly
sir.
proclaimed me?
He's Katz's right-hand man. I bet they're both mixed up.
Katz is not involved.
Nobody asked for your opinion, but I am eager to hear yours, lad. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your record?
I know exactly what happened. Chertan caught Crow trying to set fire to the ammunition store.
Crow broke in and was going to set fire to it. But Chertan caught him in the act. A fight broke out, and that's how it ended.
Set fire to it? Do you think I'm mad? Where's your proof?
I have a letter. Found a coded message. Yep.
Crow had a secret message in his pocket. Someone gave him a lot of money.
It specifically says to set fire to the powder keg, or whatever it said.
Stephen? You don't believe him, do you? He made it all up. He only just arrived, and he's got you wrapped around his little finger.
Give me the message, lad.
Here you go.
Here it is, sir.
How could you? After we've known each other for so long.
That's enough. I've heard all I need.
Wow, that was instant. I had so much more evidence.
I hereby convict that corporal of yours for murder.
What?
Sir Grossoff.
Don't act so surprised.
Leave me alone!
Don't make this harder than it need be. We could have you tortured, too.
You whoresons! Just try and catch me!
I'll give him a chance to run. I'm not gonna... Oh no, he's so dead. He is so dead. I'll just watch. I don't have to be involved directly in this. He's an unarmed, weaponless man. Yeah.
I'd say we've cleared everything up.
True. Get rid of the body outside the camp. He doesn't deserve to be buried with soldiers who fell for the king. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for all this unpleasantness.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
I've got your
Never been
back.
afraid of that. Your sort get hanged. It's a waste of a...
Okay, now you are losing
I
respect in the
wouldn't
eyes of
laugh so much
Stibor.
if I
There
were
you go.
You aren't up to running the camp. Under these circumstances, I can't let you remain here unsupervised.
What? I didn't do anything.
Exactly. Yeah, there you
Look
go.
where
You
your
didn't do
inaction
anything.
Brought us. I will take command for the moment.
You can't do that.
Indeed, I can. And much more besides.
Okay, the problem now is that
I
I've
will
basically
live in
just
the
made
royal
this...
tent. I'm sure cats will be happy to leave it to me.
It's all yours. We won't be staying much longer anyway, will we, Henry?
No, we won't.
As you command, sir.
As I was trying to say, I've accidentally made this this encampment
Have I got time to stop
more
by the
efficient,
baths?
which is unfortunate.
There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time.
Nice. Tell Catherine that the Praguers are moving out. Now, I have to ask, is this timed? It probably won't be because it's a main story thing. Right? Because I am now seeing new quests available in Grund. I am also well aware... Oh, there's a new tipster as well. I'm also well aware that a new patch has just come out, and DLC is now available for me back in the Trotsky region. So there's quite a lot in front of me now to do, and I'll be happy to put this off until I get around to it. So I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and we'll catch you next time as we get a little distracted from the main quest. Have a great day, thank you for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye now.
What about you, Musa?
For my part, I could happily have done without all this. By the way, should I prepare the infirmary?
What for? I'd rather you found someone who will get rid of that body.
I'll take care of it. Just give me a moment to get my breath back. Not so young anymore, you know?
I could brew for you a reviving tonic. If you're not afraid, after all this.
Come now. Hungarian Red is the best tonic. If your country has done something right, then it's that, Sir Stibor.
Don't. Once the king sorts this place out, we'll start making it here as well. Scorched earth makes for the sweetest grain.